Gananum shebunya to my. Little baby so say a bay and just so. In your house, so can in your Pacific Omina. Eddie and Ramuta, my innocence, water to say. Omano Saviero, Omano Saviero, Ayaseta also, Omafo Brad, Omano Saviero, Omano Saviero, Ayaseta also, Omafo Brad.
Wednesday, the 27th of January 2021, and approximately 16 minutes gone past 1500 hours. We're here once again on Bamaso, where discerning Ghanaians with discerning thoughts. All we come here to do is to figure out what we have to do in our own small, medium, large ways to make Ghana that very beautiful place we want it to be. The bottom line is we have come to the understanding that we are the same Ghana that we talk about every now and then. So, adding to our complaints, we figure out what we can do so that our complaints will be no more. As simple as that. So, if you are joining us for the first time, the best of all ways to enjoy every bit of the action is to see yourself from your primary identity. In the context of what we do around here, our primary identity is the fact that we are simply Ghanaians, and nothing whatsoever is more important than we being Ghanaians. And I'll remind you, if at any point in time anything is to cause you to treat someone less of him being a Ghanaian, whatever caused you to treat the person less of a Ghanaian is deemed as more important than Ghana itself. So be reminded, and don't be in the midst of the very ones who are not able to separate the stones from the pearls. As simple as that. So, to this effect, I would humbly welcome you once again to Bamaso. And she has Ronco Cassia and the Mudon Coma Babiara will be out of a video now to a 24 radio, Sam Pempensway. You may dear be Chagua Bravo Pa Radio, a 24 radio GH, a 24 TV, our YouTube, a 24 radio UK, our Facebook, Twitch, a 24 radio, and on Twitter, Periscope at a 24 radio, a bomba cope. Bamaso near Dunwati, Omagana at the Akumaso. Omagana de akoma so kire se ye doye ho ye doye ho pa sa odo Ghana e kire se odo ho na the extent odo ho no e kire how much you love Ghana as well sa pepe enete enti se odo ho a yetimi hu e wo how a opese Omagana e koyie sa pepe enete enti se oye as a politician now do pa right do hu yi pa obepese bibia be ye one when it comes to health e be ye one when it comes to transport e be ye one bibia be ye one e san say mpo no so wo opportunity ni say so hu edodo na ye be faw ato wiemu mu akobi manso akohwe yade a de also timi hu ni say ohun faw na yama also afa wiemu the change in altitude and what have you no also hu ni say enya de a so appropriate for your body, especially say ohun nya de be ohun sam faw no entu you be out do ho a baba modin say ene apomudin aswe bia no baba modin say bibia betoto na kwan mu kama ewo Omagana mu se de be ya se ohun dodo wa ho na ne ya de be na ya hwe sa pepe enti se ba ha nia ye be dwen ye ho se de ye besi akoye nimu a na kire se ye do ye ho ana ye pe Omagana nso yie yo ne tintin ne tietie mu nyina eno no enti sauti ani said the doctors are doing to all the way in Roehampton ana eye nananketia basin stroke one ne hokani oba hima bigidi se ohoye ne hokani eti ani dia na kire se Papa Smiley mijina mabedwafo na mu esa atonchia kese de mu do de maw nenne question and answers asembusa ene anu yie dwumadie I de bro ewo bama so no bra ni nyina ye nto ato adwene so obi wo asembusa bi busa na o wa anu yi a anya by force so ni anu yi anya by force what so o wa anu yi dia na de anu yi na ye de be aba fefefe ni nyina ye de be yesu ya bibi akoyenim kama ene nsembusa na dosu ye edosu pa isan say we have a lot to learn nti ebe kwa akotie enwum ba akwa ba mse enra na fire kire se ohia nwum bi yebe ko akwa akotie sa anwum no aba na yeba ya shase from the first question to the second and we carry on from there nti yenko abranti amachi da so ye wo se kusa yeba to ankomodie no so
Asante achim obogu a ote enkran abeka oso wonti ene wontimi nkasa eno ahome kwame okwaso bebre kusa sosa sabakwa je bilinam jamasi orewu ni ba obromasa fema bekota kwa o kusa sosa sabakwa je bilinam jamasi akuna mo bro obromasa Emma Bekota Pao Pasu Bebre We are seeing Sobana baby Nesanya, you get at the front, I be a group. Your Pasu Bebre Hey, who did done back up? If he said Oduma kwa bade mo wo fanu owo kuma ba te janoba obi broni no wodi no kre opromansa se no bopo ni ma boya for kra Don't back up. If he said, "What my papa dem over fanu, o work my bad janoba, obi mami no word no pray." A romancer, send up a phone in my boy up for crack. Kusa, so says about what you been in Namasi, or a neighbor, a romancer, then my back was a crowd, kusa. So says about what you been in Namasi, or a neighbor, a romancer, then my back was a crowd. What you be to say, Janka? A Jankan pay you, Ben Yaran, no water panel. Antimansa, I was Santiago, to pray dearly back. Or see, oh, I found my miss, I'm a never Janka. Eh, and then him said, we are seeing about 10 and baby dienti. What brand new way, Juma? What's it that you money, dear moo? Now, so, who am I near what brand? Yes, some more. Mammy, dear, work with that baby. Auntie Mansassi, Mammy said, work with that baby, Bassa. kuna former pro. Obabi su. Oswani ni kunu ayeduma. Adman be yenu. Owa ko be me ye ajobe. Oba kuna kwesi. Edadwe nyina ye no basa. Ebia na small can say. Ibroni diare wo kwa samado. Okromansa. Obi su dofu bi akwa koda baby basa. Kuse, sosia saba kwa jebini na mjamasi. Akuna mobro, okromansa. Bema bafota kwa o, kuse. Sosia saba kwa jebini na mjamasi. Ore uniba, okromansa. Bema bafota kwa o. Najibwa okwanso breve let me fight you yasim ejawe enamwa enche be mas baby ma me ni nyina kwaso breve na pomo brobi obambi osoni ni kunu ayeduma aduma no be yenu owo afo be me ye jobe oba kura kwesi idadwe nyina no basa o ya bia na small can say ibroni diare won pa samado okumasa bisu ira kwa koda baby basa. Aja come up bro, Atima say me my bro, and I got a baby bassa, Mama me titi yankane, Atima sassy, the mammy say I got a baby bassa, you near one year, Nanny won't yet, you near one year, Aja came me madame Patrio, and I got a baby bassa, Mammy titi I Auntie Massassi, Imami Sawa Koda baby bassa. You near one year, you see a 1 year, near 1 year. Kuna for me, Madame Ripadio. On that Koda baby bassa, you go near Mammy Titi Yanka. Auntie Massassi, Imami Sawa Koda baby bassa. Pusa, so Sasaba Koda Namdamasi, or a Univa. Okromansa, Bema Bakota kwa o, kuse, Sosia Saba kwa jeni na mjamasi, Ore uniba, Okromansa, Bema Bakota kwa o, kuse, Sosia Saba kwa jeni na mjamasi, Ore unibe, Okromansa, Bema Bakota kwa o, kuse.
Moja na numshebunya nitomaye Nitumini wososo Seye beye biatwaso Inja jaso kutuka ninya Pesebi kuminya Edi yembre mutamaye Nesasi wota atumse Omanu sebeyeyo Omanu seriyeyo Eya seta ose Oma for bragachre, Omanu sebeyeyo, Omanu seriyeyo, Eya sedause, Oma for bragachre.
Oma for bra, and a vegetable, so Omanu sebeyeyo, senior you, and warranty and yabahano. Sour brano, say Yaira Quine, Yashe, said the way I beat me a bow, no my Ghana, a fat and to my pa, Efra. And then we quad that into a questions and answers version of Bamaso. Now, and you might could hear before you really the first question. No, you might a brand here, Daniel Amachi the day, a boy, was it, Kusa, Say wako ye pendia any NHS nyumwe wate we ye na se correct DJ bia obekwa ye bia o wase bia na sa nyumwe de se kose one way or the other also yipie edema na bibia etone kwan mu kama enwuma fire na wapese ye bo ye de chichi ye were chairman Rollins oda for me eho na enei as per video a me hwe ne de na kire say there's a chairman ye nya de na chef mo a de be eno no ye de na chef form kra na nze ye kan say no ade ba ko a ye nananketia basin stoke o say e hala kakra ene say emra ye ora omampani dada atamils efiri mu no enuanu bebre ye hu deda kama se ye pese ye hu adekura ekun ye omampani a wanya ne ba bi ko John Evans atamils eguswa ebikra eka ho asem den na enti ana oman nyina pese wo mu hu enti a ekun John Evans atamils or a statesman na eye taxpayer ebomodia ebo no hoka one way or the other enti ekoba se wo free mu no na ade bia eda enuanum bebre akoma so se won pese wo mu hu adekora officially ekun eye Ora John Evans atamils na asemwa ene ye sha ase nananketia ebusa ye ene se anya bia is it necessary, is it needed, is it appropriate, is it something that will be a step in the right direction for us to know the official cause of the death of the former president, even as he's been buried or he's buried today and na owie no na adwene mu ntre no wo se nanya bia wo mu ye postmortem eto honom ansana wo mu sie no ana. The questions are what they are. The questions are what they are. Meaning say you might not be able to answer say bia wo mu ye postmortem no to honom ana se wo ma anya nto ho. Na emom the question ye di kan say, is it necessary? Is it appropriate? Is it needed? Is it a step in the right direction for us to have an official statement as to the cause of his death? Ana. Nana ketia first question or the abanana. Yankwa ahoma so na yema board chairman Mr. Kwaku Beduado akwaba. And the Kwaku.
And the papa.
And the Kwaku.
And the papa.
And the Kwaku.
And the papa.
Any bamaso.
Adrian Cassie.
Sasa na mpacho impom to say.
Empom a dame papa.
Good.
And so I don't dia chair. Say yet ye can't attach form.
Good.
See as that near ye. To me now, to me nyani and no pay. I said that near the mano. Say uncle na Denny Dany now no. Or man in Sasu so. Na to me sorry.
Beautiful.
Sorry so ye na ye.
Beautiful. Ne kwans one. I just say. Na ke ansa na ne ye beko.
Now also what to say?
Me what say natural twin towers. So no man crow.
Natural twin towers in any day here.
Ne kogu. Me what in party.
Oh, and that's one who said I had a reference. My catcher was a higher reference point in tea. So be cabi business will be no more say bisa. I won't say we a speaker, but speaker do be to me be a question.
Say fire camera bu ha say yenu ma no omo sire mienu so say one penny pa ma so no a be mu amawa so na me tro no
wallahi talai we dey kumakra asimu a oboa
just any woku no so na me tro na wa chechire wa ja say enti no me friend Twin Towers natural Twin Towers so na me tro no
oh na say yeah na one say sometimes you to pru mu a na e bi chire ho ntokura no
asa ade ne de ubenya nka akọ front end FS
David no abrofo no na be chire ye abrofo no na aba be chire ye sa nyoma hunu ni nyina
sao okay any fanto say no fire say stars na say 72 me wa
and the minimum
sana fire chire na ke just before me share dwumadi asi mani kobo ade bi so na obechieti for no me pese making kan kire na as ochieti for na won so would wadwuna ye de be aba ewo ho something very very interesting na o say okay o say you can outrun what is running after you but not what is running inside of you. You can outrun what is running after you, but not what is running inside of you. Okay? Asem we won't I say we say.
When there were no ase, me sha ase no ma mindika na minda memfa akwenye and that loyal listeners. Or more mutie day nyina se munni honmo a mekasa akwentufo ebekase gumfra mamusa obi anti asem nti ye damase sende no musa di mu fidie e de ato hanmo na brain nyina mekase se fidie we so de se wonya ba nyome miensa e na obenye fi ha ye ba ma wo information, education, and then entertainment. Into some new mammy and say, was a doubt about the way, no. Mr. Wa Bomodiana send you a message, then send you review your practice for that day. Na a bibia a year butter see in this way. Na a see in this way. Not ye here a cadia so I bet to me the other day. Ye dear Piama a quitchery. Na kadie ni nyina ne se ehia ntoboafi enuanom ne adofo ho se yebeboa ya ne etumi atre yemfidie no mu na me de botae esimeni so afie we ni se yebetumi enye frequency wo Ghana na ya broadcast de akọ Ghana na mo so ate adwenkese a yenko a ye enjoy wo sa platform yi so enra meka bi hu meka bibi because ya na onua baako oji ye GoFundMe account na paw we iska dia tumu amaye nti mesramu a manunsi ye menkanwie ye de bebia no de simenu se me befidie so a meka aka mo se ye nyina ye mwa na efidie ambe efidie batan se de tie wonso batan so de ne nufu soso obia tumi no anu bi nti se ye ne sa na monnom ano no na ye se musumo ma dan eduane mu odi na che se nufo na hyehyehye ye tabe ma obia tumi enom bi ye be de anu besi hod mu a bi chia Uncle Albert Bodi ewo Spain me fenche ne bi ma fire ye twen me nchiane bi nko bibi ewo Finland obosonfo enso no so wo Finland nchiane bi nko ma me chia mia menua abe me nso obeba so mo hwe so ampemfo edede yenim yie ayeba yese ye wo fane won ebisu ye nana nti enchia kese nko ya wo fane mu a omoba radio so ebe kyerɛkyerɛ omo adwen eja twum eja mensa ena nana oti na kunwem ye na na asare bedi ako mia menua me ni fi denkyerame yo enhyia ne bi so koma denkyerafo nyina mo amutie wa amanone denkyerafo se na nura metu ni dwa no asem kese na aba beto ye na so sisi a ye na nana we from ye or therefore bo amponsem otoso miensa nsehia abese ye be kra no kra nti monkaye na embo bia na ntobo bia mbetumi di aboa yen monfambra the Chairman Association of UK ye ha nti mo amwe de nkyerafo na ye kuo ni atremu se watwempra kra wo de nkyeramamu a obetumi aye member wako school wo ho waye adwuma wo de wotwem wo ho mo kra obetumi aye member nti eno so ye kuo batan a eje amanfo nyina nti momma na mmaboa ye ne ntumi enkwate enim ewo adwumadi ombedi no April no nti yesra mu sane ye chechi ya ni echia mo so eka ho mam enchie ne bi nkonkoma ejaboache ewo Connecticut say maka papa no ano no ana
Virginia
okay nke me emu funa kwa na
ode ure fikura na so na wakai wanishi so ni wanishi
I mean no wanishi or you virgin
I was so a virgin
sa and yes say anyway kakaso
why
bullet
I want no kasa say
ai so ni hu bi
oni ndi ba hu bi
ya beka ho asem
actually
ya beka ho asem actually when you say so your virgin
why I didn't say you was that odwen say possibility ana
yeah possible
David K Mr. A possibility what you say
yeah fire ai papa yesu san wo hu na embayo na ye ni omu nyine bomu no omu pepe bia no mo fe na uncle what is say fe or the first name me friend na no ni say pa akokare di sabone wo
Material what can I say but it's still a possibility say when the she for a virgin right?
Everything is possible.
Everything is
possible. Mate say mema no ehwe pe bibi omode etne omo memem na ma no so pe bibi omode eka omo besi enesi nti we are all cheating each other so obi anka do kra we are fighting against each other
yanku enim
yo se me chie de adofo a manka mudi a menchia mo no na enchia ka chire ni medini kese ni nyina mamu nti monji munchia na me chie papa am say wo bisa question bi
that's right
wo kan wo poto kasem na wo pese ye chire mu wo hwi kasem na metiasie yi a metiasie yi mi wie fi menchia pato ahofe Patricia nti me twan Patricia say eje mensa baba nne nti oba na eche so ni na ahwehwe nkomo kama wo say wo betumi etu America apa ne odi wechi dem momu no de owo mu no wontumi entu America empa no
or say you cannot run what is running after you but not what is running inside of you.
Yeah. Yeah, some question will be son. I say, you mean to me more straight answer. Mean to me more straight answer. Son say, you say the account so number ya wunja milketu. Inti ano ye first answer for bakona will be sad. Na nemo money dear two mona.
Echesu
no. Kwan bi so no betumi etumi keja no. Se bibi se wo se wo suban bi suban no edu tumrika baby obeku bia ne suban ne kwekwa ne ho edi ewo ho te say bia obi a ne nsa keka ne keke ana say obi a on the em say yes meme bia pema so on the na em say aburo so okobe bia no akwa ne suban wo ho no sa suban ne tinmu na momu no betumi afa kwan bi so a etumi adane saa suban na ewo no mu no wetintim ne nan sɛ nne no mekɔ ha no mu a menkɔnkɔwie wei anaasɛ nne mekɔ ha no mu a menkɔnkɔsi ɔbaa bi apɛ nti I think sɛ ɛyɛ biribi a yɛntumi nka sɛ you cannot outrun what is inside you. You can also outrun what is inside you because ɛyɛ wo na wode wo ho ɛna deɛ wo mu no ɛyɛ suban wo na suban no sɛ wotumi bi wɔ hɔ no yɛtumi sua to control whatever is inside you. So I think say nipa kro no if he wants, only if he wants, he can outrun what is inside him or her.
Okay. Let's just say bibi a edi unya ewo mu no you can decide to say obeye hu bibi say de be ya obebro so meboa.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You ene gogu yedo asepa ewo wonchiremu a wode amaye ewo sa African proverb yi eho na minim say adofo nso beba abeka bi but right away no asem a nananketia e de baaye no eno nso memo akakra na wi a yakọ bibi Finland ana eye uncle body enso so what say anya bia is it needed say ana say appropriate say yensa beka an official statement as to what caused the death of your man Peniana. Your man Penia were free mu that wafiri mu. Your man Penda da wafiri mu chairman Jerry John Rawlings are you seeing it? Is it appropriate? Is it needed? Say we will have an official statement. I bet you what caused the death of this nobleman.
Yo, Papa, me feel say question now. A very, very good question. San say, Tetano Nanka will be wa yen shim yem ni be a friend postmortem. But Siciano, the patient de aquitri ama ye who say, Bibi or hold my friend postmortem. Na I didn't in be say was I didn't in a year postmortem. Ye say, you know, my ye who yashe. Near intia nipa kro no ofri asase so na ehwehwema na ehwehwema hu na yen so a ye wo ye tiase no ye die tu ye hofo anaase ye den ya bo ho ban sanye saade no enkonkosi biom enti se ye man panyine ewu wo film bibi na ama na film because wo hwe na no ho odin ye on so bi a say ofri mu animu ya kwa wo mu say ye pensem mu ni hu de ma ni film e san say onye onu nkwa na obeye oye old president na ye old person na owe mu nti se bibi na edini nyama edini kosisi ya ese ye nyina ye hu na akwakọ ye say bibifo no ye mpempensem mu e san say me sure say obi etumi gina bebi akasa we ne kun no anane na bi na ye bi mu kra akasa ne maame no na odo no yie pa nti okoye na osan be fa ne ba no koye. But then I don't think we should rely on oral tradition because abodemu pensem na ba ese bibia ni a yehu ye mampanyi ba ko din kan film friend no atamel say no after now no bi entumi hu akwako is shrouded in secrecy ebi mu kra to make us Mahama former president na odi bibi bo ni trimu sedan what is alleged nti you say you because of a public figure. Say even individuals post-mortem I didn't know a public figure no because you see our da hon mu nebusu ni bia entua teku ontua dama na ediesie papa yewie ye taxpayers money na ye de the yediesie no enti yediesie na kwan bia wo ho se manfo no ehu ni de papa ye call de calls in nsamenchi so say ye hu dia anase abane ntumi anye san hwehwemu na eche modie na na ekoso a say BBC sa eto ye mpanyimfo na ne akata so na ye ma amanfo no ehu de ekoto sa opinion de no he wasn't that old say when the 90s and now 80s even 80s no different more and Quebec so ebia dembra nyame de man but then we are nature send ho den we empempen so bia na no ho den nti we need to know and I think we should demand say aban betumi aka bibia kire say yakohwehwe mu no ye papa a we free mu no bibi say na twen ni fi wiase de koye nti me so madwen no
yo ene kogu ye bedo ase nse mra wo free mu foforo no na amanfo ese covid yi ene ye de be ana e kan no na looking at say see eye na yie no I don't think say covid anke be ene say ye see ye ni so enti no me de ma cross we no out but the question still remains for Nananketia or say is it necessary, is it appropriate say ibenya an official statement as to what caused the death of your man Penny Dada Ana yemfa no so ene kwaku na yema bibi Finland emra owia say uncle bodi abade a yema na kabi ansa na finally am fire akwaba no so akasa bibi Finland omyutu ho na yanko omyutu ho yeko ya ye bia homa na tum and there questions and answers and now we take as many questions and as many answers as possible bibi bama so
Adwen kase papa
na simple mboko de
Kristo adaro maboko
beauty yo ene de abetunie questions e group no so no ka be mi enko say eye be na me kan wasem na na say anketia de na
yeah me with two issues
okay
na ayi de ya mo kan ya me kan to abi I think that most of the times you know you can say we are losing our identity to the western world nti nipa bebre hwehwe pressure your identity ni abakura no this is who we are and this is how we have to do things say san ye kan but edru ba bi zo a na zo den was ye ne said dem rofu de ni bi my appropriate say ja taxpayers money de ya de ni ade me de abetudwa say na kuno but yeah as say this is not who we are you know say been previous and so bi wu ni trimo den kra na say enka nipa na chi asembone ni nyina mu no empanfo no tetefo no mu nyansa mu no bibi nti ene mu ye ne sa na eno so no that is why who we are nti ye ana say yeah yes ye no ye de no nti I think say based on you said ye tie ni suban ni ye de nti no I think that is what they are doing it it is uche broni ade ene wanim ho a na wabia no ate said the tibia no atina no so that is who they are so no mutie but yensu ye de is a for coffee brufia watia so enti that is santi say pese ye to yen ya say ya identity no tokune ne famrofo ne de ne bidia fine we can also do that because ye bebre atoto ye de ni bebre ato akona for mo de ti en ha adwen ti that is my take on that but
And we take we take on post the cause of official cause of death no. And
say of a postmortem ne de is a necessary omo ye a ombetimi aye then the omo a necessary to them no they keep it. And I say, and I make us say, yeah, sitting a moon and see the moon in the ya ni entire fast and money to drop. A sacred to us, so they say.
Okay.
But I'm rough for the moon fahon, a bit me the able to say the whole word. Say ni the coon assumesti. So they say. But if you are for no, a coy near whom. Na omono aye omo amendments and as be but if the thing is endangering to the nation and as the medical people no they can also rely on that report to make some changes and as to make some recommendations but said the American say yen de no yen say even kura no so onye ni party true kura wo ye busua mu ni enim say asumasi can e bi mu ko a friend say Abidjan na ye bi ho aduabo na bi ho nso a is ne ade ye den ya omo abusua bia no se de ye culture ne ade obia de bisie se o ebi a ye se yare bi nti no ye mie so o yare che ti ye mie so ne aka ne sa ne ekọ ye nheda emfa enema bi ntudwa that is how we are enti no me de me nka se eya na enye but say the betia say yentu sa ya identity ne ntonkone yemfa mrofo de bi na yemfa ntudwa penpen asumasi is ne kuno ntina abusuafo abeka very rare say obenya bibisa wo ya kam mu anase ya Ghana mamu busua bebre no they will try to yeah because you see obi free mu a yen kana chi asembone that is
that's okay.
Yeah, no.
All right. I say, so the what can you say, Metiasia? Yeah, the issue na nnuanu bebre ewo trying to find out what actually caused the death of. Nim say man pen nada, man penny away free more. Johnny Vance at Tamils, none who dodo na kakradi. Yeah, away. But people are still insisting say they want to know officially what actually caused it. And then they say, oh, now on cancer uncle for no home.
No, it wasn't. It was said so omuhu kra na ati I think that the controversy about it is that it was a murder. So what you say and people want to know but I believe say abusuafo na omo ye abusuafo no knew what happened and there was that is baby a bit me idea abusuafo no not to say me could demand this and na me ko hu amede ko yedai say me da me na me ko akochi no so they say nya me na me ko akochi ni pakro enti ni say omuhu na say me da they will give it to the police to do their work then they take the necessary actions but say bi enya me da na omuhu de ku na that is it the abusuafo na keep because abusua bia na obi wu ho a say yare a omuhu enti no obi say the can say identity ni say yes try to cover up yen person nipa no ani begu ase but sabi previous nipa no so wawe that is who we are as before and as a country so they say enti ni say ye person ye famrofo ni die ni bi ni agwaze asumasi enkrotoa ne ku no ni aka ya yie na se na abusua panyi abaje mike no aka say ye nwan yi say is ne ku no very rare say obohu bi wo aka mamu bisa but abusuafo no they know what happened but they will not say enti no atamils die so obi gina baby no call for why you calling for you can call for that but abusuafo no got to know what happened so they say okay and you know say you cannot the politics are modiba mu no so no na it's all these things are unfortunate and a JJD so boba. They are also I'm gonna phone to Wofu say young Fabi be a more and omu call ya kobo asante hina mane but nanka we say nkomo ka kire omo nanka omo de representative ka ho but in my small view no mehu ni say cultural differences because ajiman kunadu no oye this year enti no oye this year na this year and I say wasi wu a yemfa ne say asante hina ase na ewu nti we so oye ne si eno nti no wontimi nka say me ma me kuma busuafo na akobo me papa amane what they say I don't know there but they say was some me kobo me papa amane say this is a dear atumi ni nti na akire no abusuafo na anso betimi ayedai aba officially bibia nsi ho kwan nti I believe there is a cultural differences and something is about I think say from time go on no Nema Omube things we all here, but a bibia no ya na yakosis and neighbor be a rural. That is for
you. Now so will be for or consent.
Maybe American say and no na another near can on say Bible can be said. Obey or say honor your parents that you live long. Do you know a journey?
Ephesians chapter 6.
When you not yes sir.
Ephesians 6.
Papa me say now can say if you obey your parents that you live long. Why the Bible is saying that?
O question no.
Me busa me person me make it point binti na me busa that question. So no who ni say ye di entia.
Senior, on say ya no way no so and one edishira and one right? And you honoring
all right. What am I
say? Okay, all right then.
It's okay. Oh no, baby, I'll do better. But the thing is that, and yes, say me booming papa me ma mentino nyame ebe shira me anazi nyame di bibi beba menti me nyina che. If it happens like that, then so yeah, there any nanka emfani say Christo ni bi obu o ma me no papa no wontimi ngu at a tender age. But there what and the actual thing is that Jew for na no mo enam sreso o mo ban. It was a law to them the de mo mo say. Say akora bi a wo mu o papa ne o ma me no o mu nku no. What dey say? Enu nti no Moses said that say akora na obubu ba me no papa wo benyina che. That means your parents will not take you to for execution. And this enye se nyame ebema edi hira bi bema amwo nyina che. So they say. And when you come to the New Testament now be can say this is right. Yeah. It is not that the nyina che but who papa no mame and everything yeah. Right. And Bible no the explanation of the Bible and the meaning sometimes you need to do a lot of studies. History ka ho enema bebre ka ho right enti say obi slavery slavery no those days no obi enema bebre na de nipa eko slavery mu obu kowi obi ade yakochew ade no untimi ntua ono kro oni bi eno ti yetimi ma wo ko serve nipa instead zenka nena ti do betu prison. But and I'm say prison you and no those esreso almost say over 7 nipa no for 7 years na odi atria e ka wabo nipa and also a slavery ukoye adwuma ma obi woni asase a wodo so didi enti no ezo ukobbo obi e wo na afum wodo ho timi say born slave utimi do ho kohye slavery na oye ena omukọ akon so omutimi enti all these things no ewo ena na ye pertaining ewo ho enti say Paul ka say servant and as slaves obey your masters. He was talking about their slaves and I say those things say obi a oye adwu Onesimus no oye adwuma ama Philemon So ena or any slave no. Enti no in the next also only will be a juma those days ne bebre no slavery. Na otwia wo ka ama waduane di wo hwe wo busua. Right? Enti no so ka say your friend is say dona na say ye sutie mana. It is not, he was not talking about British slavery and as American slavery na eba na anu ya no nye no asem eno no oka. It wasn't meant for that, right? And unti it said the Bible no, it said the wakoto oba bi akoto knife so the beye aduane amanuku aduane no de beye odwa banche oye sa knife no edru ba bi atimi your friend is a weapon you kunu be jeje no kitchen won e do so mo betimi dia won akunu the knife have turned to weapon and unti say ene obi di slavery obi the Bible dada nipa and also or the boni bia. The Bible, the purpose of that statement apoye enyeze or the encourage that American slave name men ho baby ni ho baby.
Okay, all right.
Those days are mo kon eno kra no. Na san me ba o me strong pracho. Na enru ho. Enti no in the nation no. What I want to say is say enya nwanwa say amanfo mrofo no say because mrofo no the Bible no dada nipa me enya me nwanwa ye nji ho achiye. They capitalize on it is fine because no yen kra yen nipa no yen pray for yi nyina no okwa asori dan mu a for 100 bra for 50 bra okay you obenya bia fa bra ase ye bodon komi the same Bible no and ye dey distorting money from people obohu a Christopher be 100 ehia for mu se ehia omopa mu ye be 100 omo se ye ko bompaye na nyame amesika ana se ye sika here omo but also for do money no betima raise 100 million from this here for na you see the same Bible na and you dey that down. Okay. And don't you know it is about you as a study to show thyself a proof unto men, a workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly divide the word of truth. And it's a one Bible ni na your friends a kitchen knife turn to weapon to you. It's very dangerous. And don't you know the purpose was not for slavery, and I say it was to support what the nasty things that happened during those American and British slavery.
Okay, no. All right. My yenye way snappy na yenko here Uncle Bodiso is can the Bible interpret itself or it is subject to our own interpretation?
Always it interprets itself. Asema me catch you know, ubohu no Deuteronomy. It is there. Say sakrana emu papa or mu mamia. You take him to a place to be killed. That was something they give to them.
W.
Now and then you can't Bible.
Question to you. Bible no. Can the Bible interpret itself or it is subject to our own interpretation?
It is not subject to our own interpretation. It's interpret itself. But kakre woman ni say, one say, Papa, idea ache. And you know, when you want to understand the statement, and then you shouldn't take away history. You shouldn't take away the culture of the people, the period, what happened. Example say, and they will be back to make us say doom so. People in our days, you know, we understand what happened, the gravity and everything, right? But ever 100 years to come, no, doom so no, a bit much changing the meaning. And you know, we need the history behind and be so now all the atiasie. And I'm say kasabi a free be a co kasabino. And yama baby made me I say, mene nada. Mene die no. I can kasabune me baby, you bet me as all in year sex, bit me as all you was just sleeping. Oh, a boy was a me fano, and I'm a fano, a far.
Into
no, I send baby song. In this case, you know, Obi ejina baby a me bo. Obi ejina baby a ono be fan say SS. Obi so ejina baby so ono so be fan say
thank you.
Bibi,
Jina hona.
So meba. In this case, you have to dive
Bibi.
deep.
Jina hona musu asem. They say no. Wa me hu ni say obi ka say na so hu na me kire no. Ebetime jina ho ama enema bebre, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Enti say no so obi ka na for us to know exactly what the person means no. Who should we ask?
Yes. Ain't no on say and how we got to know no say.
When I was see ebusa no because o can slave.
And I make sure mo no.
Twen o can slave no asem no. Uwie no o say enye sa na Paul ekire say de ebia amanfo ka say normal slavery aye ka ho asem yi.
But what I'm saying there, he was not meant not because you and I know say this British and American slavery it just came. So slavery, no, a different from their time, and someone can. Yes, even the Roman Empire times of slavery, no, yes, it was. And yet, a boy crying now will be crying to me or find himself as a slave. And you have to read also the history, what was happening, the slavery things or happening and those things to get to understand. Yes, so somehow what can make one, it can be understood in the context. In the context, because Bible na ekro one fa numbers and she home and one fa chapters and she home. So what you say, or throw the whole letter. And sometimes no meaning no can be understood. The context. And now one ubetimi say be a Greek in a the Greek dictionary which is so the point of we can say no point a bit me explain actually ye because on say a friend say is the English language have a lot of explanation to things, but the also limited. You can't kasamua. Limited to the meaning. The assembly, but couldn't mean a lot of things. But in the English language, But with me about English word be me san. Ubenya akankasa ba kope ene formal. But that English word me be a komu a we say ni nyina say e diverting ketin. In that case, you need the history, the context, and any nema bibri to get the meaning of it.
Okay.
And our own interpretation also and brought added a lot of disaster about system.
Okay. All right then. Bibi, you better ask it. Now what holding yakoni anom so. We are sure say as we carry on and say we say everybody say you will certainly be helping us. Uncle Body, why ready Anna? Anna yanko fire so. Nse Uncle Body, wako say you mum. Intino, yama fire kwaba. And the fire. And the fire. Oh, fire.
And the papa.
And the fire.
And the papa.
And the fire, chief.
Never was married, papa. I invest in a was for my mom for another guapayo. What shall be said, BB? Simple. Can the Bible interpret itself or a human will interpret what the one was? Question a more to man and a guapayo.
Fire, oh, count dear. One know you need the
me see the Bible interprets itself. Me can I saw
fire.
You have the question now, you are asking the question because of something. So it needs to be explained well to you to understand because the Bible
can the Bible interpret itself or is the reader that will interpret it? A simple question. Now the one someone can
the Bible interprets itself.
When I interpret it, can the Bible interpret itself or is the reader?
You definitely don't understand because that is not what you want to understand. And you know now open and you don't hear.
Okay.
Because you don't want to understand, so you want to.
Asem ni nyina ni. Eha no ye ba ha sede bo chairman e kan ne nra e ma yenya ye ho ntiase no ye ba na abedwojo na esua bibi de be ewom. enti mebusa a question no bibi wakyerɛ na adwene ɛwɔ question no ho fire we dey mesrew ono mebusa question no na nti ase ɛnna no yi a opɛ sɛ ɔde ma yɛn no ɔde ama yɛn atiefoɔ enyina nso ayɛ dɛbɛ ate enti sɛ waba na question no ho na apɛ sɛ ɔhyɛ ase wonkyia koraa na no problem onso no wayi ano ama yɛn. Can the Bible interpret itself or it is subject to our own interpretations? Na yanko yenim kama asumye kwan so eno ano no wate fire
baba member in chakes ema etifo ni aboafo but all say we aye rebata asama ya kan wenra na o baba rebata na nti na nke say ntimu no emu da yopo baba mpo de wasa asem no oh na say asema mayenka then what is learning but yembinum yebeka enie baba smari simple na me pese me ma ehwa de bi say based on onu ara asema ka no was Paul and trauma American slavery and yentu efim and I agree with the Pope prophet to say was a Bible no I outmoded into in need a review baba the famous or consultative assembly for almost 1992 constitution no omu wi no mo bon sam omo ya de papa election when other things have exposed say time ama constitution na ho no nyo bebre ayan kwasa sam wo the same thing applies to the Bible time nti ase ni o picture na wo secondary school hwe ne obesere why because of time sana Bible na ye nti ni ma bi wo wa wọ́n sọ no mu pẹ ne that one dey odikodi ne kama say nkwada no omumu won papa no Deuteronomy omo yes first mpo no wo say wo tunufo e na me kan masa you know tunufo wanti a ko frɛ panimu e dey say chairman mo meka san kire no we anya ba anya say nyame na ko titi akan anabibufo omo mamuo Moses was taught wisdom in Egypt or Bible. Inti eno carry a troye. Inti ayen abibufo you value that. Enya ade bi na kupon bi ana ebi disi suraba. Wow. Inti ade ni ni me pese bi bisa papa smale ene atie for say. Akwana why Nazarian, the friend Samson, why Akania na why Anweni. Ana na wasam no o ya santo bukum Samson papa smart maybe the question no
o bu set efo ana me na o bu samye
oh me no bank ko kakra Samson Samson mesra wo no wasam no o ya santo bukum ana e mana wo
Samson wasam ne se o ba bu nim
yo in the same years and in the Judges any years and book Judges chapter 16 verse 4 to 30 I want to sorry the war I want Samson took a revenge on the Philistines me boy na me moa o ka say me boy be kan this year what are you talking about Samson no Delilah na ya odidi agro ano Samson ka say tafie na bibi be si oso boa me no be ko ndi Delilah ni Samson na wuye Bible ne say he killed man performing extraordinary. O we na so abre. Okojina na kwa na so mo tutu nani. Atekere. Akwa na elidi na mfa ko plan nchen. O de na ko plan nchen no, no say na mo we ya ba. O ka chen yakopɔ say we no they should not leave. Me so me ntu Bible da. Ana kwa di na ho odin. Kwa pila ekura Adet Stadium. Ngofo ko mo no, mba buru ahen. Was nobles and commons. Papa, I have revenge and I have revenge. When I call university in China, maybe some question, am I on your come? Maybe bet me, Yano. Maybe South Samson, why I'm fancy. No one, Samano, and we are to a book.
And
to me, I know.
And what's ne crack and say?
And Bibi said, I don't tell him. Now, Samson, not what was some bar. I go money ban no.
Samson, what are you talking about? Famiko Exodus. Exodus, and criminality. Exodus, Moses, do for anything. I will catch up with them. Mo masters no ho. Na mo kan jewelry. Go da be nya gibi pia ya so bu amonye. Yo, ani boy criminality yo. That's all. Papa san wuti beka.
Ya ton kana o kasa na kwa chiri kakra nti ben wa fidie ne kakra.
Papa tie Moses. Na de nti na omon kwa jewelry no. Yankopon say, omo serve for 400 years. Omo nti om ka papa. Nti that was their revenge. Omo reward no. Me pa cho sa asem we. E wo ya santo abuku mu ana.
Ya bi e wo Bible nim.
That's it. Oh papa, ani ni o. Me ne bombardie ye yi adwuma. E ma control radio. Ana man tibia utua £300 ana advert kase bi aba na advert ne hu say 100 million papa smell akwa bu yakwase a na me bombard you 100 million no yesi de atu ho ka papa smell bot chama onu nim eskamu sa no obetena ho ode be court ya court na me kogina court your boss obu yakwase anti scanner ba no ya de atu ho ka court baka se yenko anya tifri yanji entum yanji entum
emra no medi ni said yes.
That is what happened in the Bible, and you think it is okay. And Anyankopon also been Marco slave of 400 years. Baba, inti u reward wo. Now before no call slavery our American, what was their reward? Yeah, Anyankopon the reward wo. Masa, man so say inti me person ma wo tiefo nyina ate say wo nsama wo ka no na gospel mpo a wo sha ase a wo tro say the gospel of Papa Smile na amanfo no woku so then na Papa Smile say na ask me gospel. Now what is gospel? Because our Bible means who say Yankopon dia I just good news, and you this young man have been telling the world good news adabia ya kan obi so want to ask you because good news I say Paul one ek answer na they are doing plan away through. Revenge is AB. Papa, revenge AB. French ni akobeti asiye lale. It is a chair and table. Bibi abesi wiase bia. E won bema, e won oba. Papa Smiley. My bro. Onza me panty, my bro papa. Na mbere last kakra. My Bible nsu abra. Proverbs chapter 26, mbebe cho lale no. Verse 4 and 5 per mewie. Proverbs kind.
Okay.
And I say one New Testament. And you bring what they call old.
Proverbs chapter
26 manusu.
Anna verse
4 and 5.
4 and 5. Okay. I'll say, answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou.
You know how? What say? Some fire. Me can't pass a sem bibia. Mama nim kwasa sem bibi jam. We know a very beautiful. Inti ayoba. This verse it makes sense. So be ebe kan sem na asem no kan no eyan kwase asem. Wo se mfa kwase asem nyina no. Inti o say revenge enye. Inti is beautiful. Man 5.
Answer a fool according to his folly.
Baba me ma tell about that.
Lest he be wise in his own country.
Was it a big become kwase asem tell me? I mean can be no. I answer big that you who say onimyansa. This is my argument. This is masculine.
Na Mr. Mami Musa. Was it answer a fool according to his folly? No, I shall say unso yina no a unso fa Jimmy ne yina no ana.
Ta pepe.
Sa na Bible no ka.
Na waka kan bi o.
On say And na me busa interpretation because may I interpret it say if you are to answer the fool according to his fulia and non say also for Jimmy yina no.
And also a question now busa no. That was the basis. I didn't have a person over here. When you read the book, it is not the book that interprets you. It's you that interpret the book. Professor, they found the Klana was say whatever I have written is up to you. Walk into Mandela Korea. I'm not answer. People read or service or kind. Into what I can say. So we baby or Mandela say, most of my is in your hands. No, or refers our authority. No. What the Bible is a script into what the kind of who now be interpreted. I had to say a doctor who create a drone. Who now we administer. You are administering it. Well, into 7 things and the kind of Bible. I don't want to go into it. And 7, what kind of so we 7 places. No ginaso, no to me at church. Aha. Into when you know, also one interpreting that verse, interpreting about 3 or 4 meanings. That is your interpretation, and that is perfect. But if I'm explaining to somebody, this is how I'm going based on this discussion. That so big was on the first one, be beautiful, and no, so be I will be. I mean to be my best studio special one, a panidium pono, and my bomber soon. Papa, should I reply? No. Sometimes because Madame Ponkodano, I want me a ponko. Makofia, me cosano, and from your ponkos and Bepinia. Meaning, me call a Mozana Disco Crystal Church. I was a telephone in Asia. Meaning Papa Necoy. Now, as often no deliver amount for I've got the fee, yet in so and so where you come for. Hey. I someone but deliver. Someone a friend of software, a Mozana software. Now, I've got a software soon. Software the whole womb. What Mimbo, and I say, I'm blonde, a monument, a craft foam, software, sorry, no, so just see a crown, boom. Now, a master sign, you know. I'm not, I was, no, you do. So when see the Bianca, so Papa was say, and no, and a no. Verse 5, no. Now my brother special I can't way up on me. Now I'm saying revenge. No, BBI on A and B. You look at the gravity of it, and sometimes when we are revenging, we should not satisfy ourselves. We have to look at the future. And even I know my example said, maybe Britain, no, fantastic car bought Obi, my men no out the car na bono, and yet the banner wouldn't want to hear no. Sir, another stupid person. And co-speed was our corner, so I'm for Kuma for the hopeful. Inti no a raising campaign, and that campaign is our vengeance for the death of that person, so it will not happen again. Inti adia biano, say, I want A and I want B. Inti it's up to you to apply it, and that is what I'm applying. And then President Ransom. Reconciliation, the tape is there because I against Kufuor. Sir, 1 million you show not Ghana for anti-President Lawrence because a time will come, another military man will do the same silly thing. We shouldn't allow that. Okay? Felix Fobonye of La Côte d'Ivoire. Or transfer to baby, now be asked, Papa, why you now be yet? Into Konyana to war. And of course, it's not constitution. Incest and come with 9 is for me. I'm dead on my own. And not transfer call it. About 45 years, another powerful person like him have also changed the constitution. What I know. One say, what is he doing? Near boy, yeah, I had the point of Bian Council, we down, and also is that what you want? It is be dear, a say the Asiano.
All right.
I asked her, I don't know. The powerful now, they in America for Mr. Trump. Why president Nelly? Almost impeaching so that another person will not do what they think is silly. As simple as that.
Okay.
Well, Enya adeɛ bia na yɛse so na adeɛ bi wɔ hɔ a wɔn so a no watwa a bad precedent, and one day somebody will follow that precedent, and you don't want it to happen. Oh, indeed, Mate Bebre, I may be wrong. Almost say America a Christian nation. Papa say what that?
Ah, yeah, Omoka.
Omoka. Okay, a Christian nation. Ma Ghana for enkoto mom. Our America embassy na o Ghana no. Na hwe sa America for. Omeka so Ghana. We are small nation. They don't know what you're doing. They will come and scatter. So that Togo, the embassy in Togo will not be attacked by the Togolese.
All right, fire.
But say Ghana,
yeah, never see why.
Mainland, say Ghana, Obi Kokum America, representative of our American embassy. Now Ghana issue a claimer, being in you. Oh, it was a mistake. ABSC, our Arab countries. Oh, he said it was a mistake. We intend not to bring America down. America for they will use the B part of Proverbs chapter 26, verse 4. They won't react. But we now what you say, now you Burma, send a royals now you Ghana for no. What be yet nyadwa. Say Ghana for a believe you are corrupt. Then you put a cross in a constitution that you should not be tried. You answer to that thing need to be checked. Well, wumpa say you didn't call court. And yes, sir, me catch 40 or 50 years. Always there's dissatisfaction among humanity. Somebody in the army will say that I'm not happy about this government. The current line. Pooh. Is that what you want? It may revenge, you know. Sanity. There's sometimes you let go. There's certain things you don't let go. Papa Smelly. Ain't it me they are not atu.
Yo.
I'm baby time question. Simple one.
Try a question ba ko da ono kra onka mi ntino. Hom so answer. Na yenko oba Patricia ho. Na ono so nka bi. Say questions na emienu. Man say ba ko kra san so abeka ho. The first one no. Nana nketia e de ba ye no. No say is it necessary, is it important for us to have an official statement on the cause of the death?
I didn't put no. I mean, Kitwebi. Just a minute, or Mammy two. Papa, BB submission. Oh, the tennis, politics, no, partisan politics, no, a coso degree. But, say, there was a certain president. Now, say Okabebia. Once a certain president, in that case, you know, he had been married from the family to the state. Common sense tells us that then the state or the citizens need to know what have done, what have happened to the husband or their father. A moment I hear certain president, you know, you are the father of the nation. Now, send the pacono, esi form. And they say, you're a kufo is esi form. Men can say, Papa, you won't go. Naste echna erekufoni wa divorce from the state into now belong to the family. Into family nipa ombeka kire omo mpa no man kan kire ya anya big problem because aya privacy. Say aya broni say aya bibini no hospital will issue a statement say say bibisa na ye no aya family no and amon beto edwa. And no ethics. Papa Smile, you know what I'm talking about. No doctor can go beyond you and tell you your medical problem to me. You be neti. Inti sa wo ya the man na special mame or the betu dia or no inti I think say a partisan and a man yera mills dia no a blow to that people want to take an undue advantage by provoking others, and I agree with BB. It's rather unfortunate. It is a family of Mr. Lawrence. Please say, "Omumba miyahu enya ekumuna eyomo." No Ghanaian have the right to know what have happened to him because he's no longer a certain president. Difference no. akatua ye de ma na kufu ado no enya saa de same akatua and benefit and ye de ma ex president difference wo inti I hope say that a beautiful culture of ours no will maintain and Bibi rightly explain it. The farmer will always know the problem. Remember papa okay baby na me ni Ghana me call postpone na o me nuan mo ho time for no muni ma de eku no and we're not going to tell them for our own future medical treatment inti mpo na me ko hwe and can hear me well because you know say sometimes I call say oh papa no will say unim oh mama no will say no unim it limits the doctor to go back and see say genetic me man cause science and whatever. So these are family issues and let's try and respect that beautiful value of ours. Okay,
thank you very much. Fire. Na yema Oba Patricia enso Emra Emekebi. Oba Patricia, omute ho ene nko. Ate, omute ho. Omute ho. Ya kono ya bia homa natim 0208 1448180 0044208 1448180. United States and Canada near 315-636-4063 315-636-4063. Abe for Skype no e bomba akope a24 radio so na say Google Meet and I will join in elsewhere. It's the same link we have been using. Nti nianoma ya munya message ni with the link no is the same link we have been using all this while. Nti no answer don't say link so come. So Facebook and I say YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope, and Utia. The comment section is all yours. And check and see if I'm coming. King David also Utia all the way from Ghana. King David, Tunchi more at the mouth. And say Hona Oceano and Utia no. The comment section is all yours. Your questions, your answers, and what have you. Minina mananya de bay. Enkoho. Na ene said the medical adiatopono sono. Nananketia de by and say Obusa say, is it necessary? Is it appropriate? Is it needed for us to have an official statement on the cause of death of our former president? Obusa say, Obusa no we na yedidim komo na wo say nanya bia posumu tem no kra omu ye bia ansa na wo ye debe wo kwa na asem ye beto ho no bibi wakabi board chairman Mr. Kwaku Eduardo ono so aye debe ono so akabi na fire buy no ono so aye debe abeka bi fefefe kama ewo ho before that no African proverb will be a eno so mebusa eye board chairman nentiase ewom na ni nyina ene se or say you can outrun what is running after you, but what is running inside you no you can't. Or say you can outrun what is running after you, but not what is running inside of you. And also neaje obia adwenkyere ewo ho obia adwenkyere ewo ho neaje ewo ho kama enti eno so ye debe eda ho na bibi baaye no mse oni ye ko nra ye nkomodie mu kakra ewo ho na ma mibusa no say Bible no, can the Bible interpret itself or it is subject to our own interpretation? Na in fact fire wakabi bibi nso kabi fefefe na Dr. Jingo was say the Bible has only one interpretation but different applications. Na mibusana say Bible no, what is the interpretation of the Bible if it has only one interpretation? What is the interpretation of the Bible? So I say about intino. What is the interpretation of the Bible? Intino. Opesi who says the Bible no abet my interpreting ho. So and I say it is subject to our own interpretation. And your questions are so far at that ho. Baby ho, but also bet me do the abe abeka ho. The da ho no ubet ma be bia no ni ayedebe yako enim kama Oba Patricia nempom ti say
Papa mami adom
na ene e bama so
adwenkase
good
na dey na eko
send the questions now to say the main bros na so African proverb bi na edikan ye bobo ho na yaje yente ase e wo sa proverb nim o say You can outrun what is running after you, but not what is running inside of you. And no, send now city as ye echo okasemu. Ana eno achi no question anana nketia basins to or the other to table no so and they say is it appropriate, is it needed, is it necessary for us to have an official statement as to what caused the death of our former president? And no and the third one can the Bible interpret itself or it is subject to our own interpretation? Ti oba patri nsem no kabi mi yanko.
I me papa did there na me hwe na. I am in na kakra say postmortem ya na ye je ana ebosua no.
On say ode toto say emra eye ora tamils efri mu no, right? Na nyanu bebre epe adekotia se ne nya imududu na nim se ora atamils na ne ho dodo no kakra. But emra wo free mu no kra no, people were still demanding say as a statement our free mu sa no de we need to know exactly what actually happened. So na yare ne ku na omiyo hu se nya sa nso a omiyo hu enti bibi say asie no ana nanankete ebusa say is it necessary, is it needed, is it appropriate for us to equally be made aware as to what actually caused the death of the former president Anna?
And I said, normally it's not open to the public. Maybe to the family, fine. But up to now, I'm sure there are still questions as in the public, but the family up to now, I mean, if they are satisfied. If the family is satisfied, I don't think public is so much needed because I don't know privacy. And sometimes it comes to play in here. Where I am, let's say, our former president, I know for a fact that any idea to the public domain, we would always want to know. I had the none is surrounding gossips around his death. And I think that was what spiked all that everybody wanting to know because Obi can't be own. But your papa JD, the only name can say uncle or heart problems. We didn't have much details. Internal. I didn't they or copy or collabo, they are saying why collabo if there's 37 and some media be free. It check almost say COVID. So my question is COVID, we are seeing, not then and you're able to drink. So I don't know, I can see a pensem. I don't think we'll get the answers. And we are not the right people for the answers anyway. Drama or the truth. I won't. But as we speak now, dear, I don't think all those details. It will be directly to the family, and I think the family is okay. Now my boama for so many barrier knuckle so gentle and nice. And I should assume say the family is okay. Hello? I should assume that say the family is okay. And once the family is okay, I'll say you should let things low. You should let the man rest in peace.
Okay. All right.
That's basically what I can say.
Papa Smiley, where the any dear council catch a part say so Jay Potina fire me by Edma. Potina I just ask me. Oh, brilliant submission. Say, very deep. I just let me see now, Papa. Now, Nadia, I'm there. Not the money.
Hey, I'm all 40. Yeah, fire. Fire, come on, catch us. I'm here to always. I think maybe I'm sorry.
What's in here? You so you put in my problem.
I don't mean film. Catch me. I'm then I mean film.
YouTube. What did you do? And
obey and do not complain.
No, not in my world. Not in my world.
You now about Patricia. Yeah, quite anymore. The other question is, can the Bible interpret itself or it is subject to our own interpretation?
Yeah, some papa. Maybe to me, Sunday school, it was not supposed to have been interpreted. How do we put it? By us. The Bible speaks for itself. Okay. That's what growing up growing up, I got to know. But many, as they be a meeting, research, asking people about the Bible. Myself, I'm getting confused because Obia won the version. Baby, I already is here. I say, you got your own meaning. The person who posed you the question also had his own meaning. Then I can say we can interpret it in our ways. But the truth is, it should really it should come to a positivity, because I know Bible dwelt on positivity. There wasn't any negativity in there. When I say positive and negative, so Obi say Obi aboma sunti than the other side the man no. Obi nso say why am I born me fa born ntua no boneka. And so when you do that, what's the end result? What do I say? What is the end result? What if? What if? Be positive. Or say a better but a baby. Why don't you give the person the benefit of the doubt still? Me nyamo the di me Bible ne say me fa bone enche. But where we are now in this world, the encon is how. If you mia you small. What I say? If you mia you small.
About interpretation. Papa, a very simple question. Obet me yano. Winyame fire. Nso be nyame nso. Winyame me say wo size wo pe. Wo size. All
right.
And wo size.
All right.
I mean size,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Wo size no. And me dia beba no, dia na ebe yusu.
Stop being a working, bra plain. Why are you being a Ghanaian man? I mean, talk like a Nigerian. A Nigerian man. No, talk like a Nigerian man.
Okay. Let me try.
What are you? Yes. Stop me there. Oh, mommy, what to me actually?
What we say? Let's assume say, you know, have a video be about sex. Yeah. If we want to use that style, you hear what video more. How do you think it's going to be? Is it going to be what I'm going to do, or what you are going to do, or it's going to be a
Papa, I'm not getting you seriously. I am Patricia. I speak reality. I speak to the things. I point to the things. What are you talking about? Me too as you.
Papa,
Why would you use a question here? Infancy, I
want to get the question seriously. And I'm in trouble with an
man can't hear. So, into me, Musa, no one infancy. You are Patricia. You better was it. I want to teach you what for the Amaya. What's it? Nah, yeah, only animal cast no one soon yet.
Fire share me with you. Me, I understand things. Don't
wish you were to the why? Or why in a champion and so Emra and make heavy so or tea and cardia. Oh, I champion. You two who have uncle. J. Bamasu.
Yeah, I didn't catch your papa.
Not important to say.
I won yet in the year, papa. Now swear.
Namyadum, Yansuet in Papa, what? Yansuet in Pop.
Me both Musa, I won't be me.
Yeah, and if I tell me what it may be at time I will bop number near Kata. Why?
Mati, papa.
Facham. Why?
Mamma, yo, Papa, must have went to one when I want to beat my bomb crack. Papa, as long as they told me, say, Ebia. Obabi ewo asori bi won na me che no na asori no ase o Johnny kwa ewo asori na ase won no lidi kwa no na obo no homodin pa.
That's right.
Na we na mambi bi ba say ankoba be che soft no obete na de na ade a ono de ba ne ye a secret box a secret box artist what like package and I was had 9,000 Ghana cedis as I can home eti or force the same brand or more practice, no force a soft bedding, ever was so honor. Until Odu a so honor, one most of no catch it. Girl, now what a sort of quan when say. And you're waiting on the two of the year. One no, NG or the person the air burst of Basofini one with the one no edit, NG or the person sugar no 9,000, Gano and fat. Gano and fat, if anything, on far sugar, on far 9,000, getting for 9,000. No fat sugar box, no, and for my software, sugar, no, for my software. And what's you with your dassy and the software or bow the man? It's no mamma.
Maybe until say 9,000, sika 9,000, no. Only currency. Get no fat. Name sugar, and the on farmer software.
Sugar, dear. Soften dia and I'm saying the performance Anna will lead you quite no church and religion hopa.
Okay.
But the 9,000 no girl in fact 9,000 first sugar box no farmer or soften. It's soften more and a half an hour later on and a soften a buy it to practice be and was mammy is messy by Hanamo no buy no no the password buy no was a memo men for 9,000 men for box a sugar box in for mouth. 18 soften is all there be anyone in a year. 9,000 no. Nay or no dear. If you again until ye, if you again no, if an avenue. It is soften 9,000 no. And what the Omar can say again for sugar box no, because a sugar. And yena get no coffee. And now, an opano, we say, quite for the mutandi. Or Coco Cacres one artist or Cotiaba or the Esichiro baby dear too, will be a boss no sono. Near Sika Ghana Sika 30,000 and a nation 30,000 Ghana cities and a nation box no, a sugar box. And when a person could say a mere fool in us, young woman, see him with a Sika box no. On some first of no found commander and I say, on your dini.
I see. Into obi a sugar no no na shame.
30,000 Ghana cities.
30,000.
Into no ubusa say on fa 30 no nkoma sofo na na.
On first of no fan commander na say din again on yo. Because we ofre sofo ne ba so ho no no. O ka tese sofo ne say mama ne ba en o mama me I do the password I do the buy ni. Na 9,000 or the 10,000 ne box yi kan ho. No say once we passing in such a way say who are sugar. So tell me say. Just to surprise soften but soften the buy was it there be again until ye. That's again until ye.
Okay.
It was 89,000 and now box no and my again again and fat no fan on first. It's again no fear. I say the cocoa is one more baby than a job abedano.
What the sugar no go
na Ghana 30,000 cities. 200 no sham fefe no gumsa. People say nyanum say enti no oba no on first of no emphasis no commander na say on house sa.
Okay, all right then. Ya do question na to hopa. What it?
Yo.
Ya do question na to hopa. Why?
And yeah, papa, je na ho na musumi
na nanketia enso de ne de ba na obusa say is it appropriate and I say is it necessary say yebenya an official statement as to the ekun your former president ana
oh papa say yes we statement ana meboa
sa pepe ne omoka no
it was once a corona or timna a man statement na the man sa e kakaka say excellence no na enya kwa 50% ne ba ne sa enkofo bi ene koto abama ne bia ekoye ene nkofo bi woto wonyina nkonya adwuma da enkofo bi na epe na adwuma ma no a enkofo bi na ni to ne kana bosumi bia otu kwan a ye wosika de man ne hotel pese wo da bia enkofo sika ne di to ne ka entimi de mi fo se ekwan nyina mu no enam se oba wiase no no ankasa amfa ne sika ento bibida na nkofo ne twa ne ka bibia wo ye bia ka wo twi petrol tren bibia eti nkofo wo se wo so mubusa se ene sa dia opanyin no dena ikuno e yade ehu hia pa
okay
enya ya e wo se kata so se pese ye kan do kure di no kure emi emu se anamuntu ayi tuo no se obi be yo mampanyina na be yo ekuro no edia because owu ye enya buso na sie no eye kuro sika ye ato ba bia ekotwa free station sika yi bia ne timana ye tie ye de sie no 3 days 4 days eni esie papa yi nyina ye state no eka ebeka se bia media wo han media nka me de ye de me de ye say hu hia me because tax ye tuo man no say opanyin no anka so onso a adwuma bia mo kira mo adwuma pesika bia go so kope adwuma mo kofo bia e o mani sika na odi bia adwuma pam kofo gugumo enti ye di o mani di hia so wo say ade kuro kun no mo fan brabra so say ye corona sa keke at least no say ayi doctor nko wuo ni nsem no I wasn't a doctor and be jab on church and no mu and no I must state in who say a BBC in the company number for United you come out to him. Mid before say right.
Okay. All right then. You, all right, yeah, but do I say? Now, last one. Can the Bible interpret itself or it is subject to our own interpretation?
Bible, Papa, media and come more farmer do media. Media me for say cinema can metias and one can one. Me for say Obia be ebe fase or can Bible not be church much remember. At the end of the day, say them metias and metias, you know.
Okay.
Me nim bibu for be free baby about church Bible much because Bible near troy you know. Yan tro Latin say tro Latin because here can English any tree. And you can say Chiria. Many interpretation be free baby just and Chiria Ghana and Chiria many interpretation for phobia.
Okay.
And the metis say fencing coat of many colors. Coat of many colors. Coat of many colors. Now me because them no organ and them say they batakali because batakali na work color ye colors be bra you know. It's you know meaning say who be catch say we dey ono kwa na bit ma church mo na ye minim.
Okay. All right then. I want to jump. Yeah. Do ase. What? Yeah, do ase pa. Na wasem no so ade beto ho no so no. Eno so dapono no so. And you know better one adwin e wo ho kama area ma ansa na meko abase no doc bama so
yeah adwin ka say
good so ho ye de
mo ye na obi aso ho ye de
obi anso ho den pa obi anso ho den yo ene yenkwe na onso say asembuse o say asembusa na dapono so na apese oyi bia no a ya no me enko
okay aye it says the Bible no interpret itself no and then say the answer is yes so I say maybe so you really Papa Smiley oh so the Bible I don't say oh not really ubetini ahwe Matthew chapter 2 verse 1 man.
Matthew chapter 2 verse 1.
Yes. Yeah, for have any interpretation because Bible no if it be manuscripts right?
All right. Now when Jesus
the art of science of interpretation
now when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem.
Thank you. And you know, so this is a simple statement. This is a historical statement, right? And then this message, you know, convey what normal meaning and also literal meaning. So that's it. Ukraine, I just say, Jesus Christ was born in a place called Bethlehem. And I'm
yeah.
Into that place, no, it's a rare. It's that place, no, it's a rare place. I want to know. Rare geographical area,
That's right.
Yeah. And I knew say Herod. So no yeah. Nipa. Will reign at that time. No. That time I used to the war. So that's it. We're king. And you also saw a rare person. No, who is our position as a king. And I remember. And we know say Judea so you crew. So that's it. And what is the meaning of this statement? That Jesus Christ was born in a rare place. The Boana.
Why? Koso.
The Bible was interpret itself. When the literal sense of the Bible don't make sense, seek no other sense. Right? All other sense, is what? It's nonsense. Because to see here the kind, Matthew chapter 2, verse 1. Into we ban of Obaka said, no, Jesus Christ was born Jericho. Obaka in Takono and cry answer boy.
Okay, all right. Enti Mami Musa ba kunsu. Why? Me ba fire train you. Train. Fire train.
Bible no, right? Yankopon throne said the real communicate.
Okay.
When we are communicating and they make say we use figure of speech. The figure of speech now we use, convey to what? Literal meaning. So they say, say, kind baby say John chapter 10 verse 7, right? Jesus Christ said, "Obit my camera or say why? Or say I am the door of the sheep." So there's but on punch say well, your door, say literal door.
Okay.
But he is trying to tell you, say he is what? The way to salvation. Because we know, say door, when you have a door in the house, you are safe because the door, he is telling you, say he is the door. That's a metaphor already for you see. And anytime here now we are communicating, we use that figure of speech, in our communication. But in the end, it goes to what? Literal truth or literal meaning.
Okay.
All right.
Yo, na doko ho. Nse Bible na munso emra Noah o year adaka no so nse Bible ne say ofa emoa bia eye tutu na de ko ye meboa
emoa bia professor Malik ko kan yi abon say eye 7
eye dey
uko kanya ubon say 2 and then 7 and you 2 go on 5
Nti ofa emoa bia aboa bia 2 na osa fa 7 kan ho
uko let me say
enya hokra na asem ne wo
ofa groups clean ones you clean animals and unclean animals so they say you clean and unclean.
Mebo, enti Nyankopon abo ade no. Wasa wo obo obi unclean, and obo clean one so.
Oh, yeah. Now that no catch Israel for say, abo bi ho mo omoni, abo bi wo so mo omoni. Nyankopon na the boy.
One that catch Israel for.
Oh yeah, catch. I know because that is the problem. So if you believe what the Bible says in there, then you don't have any problem. But if you don't believe it, then what? You will have questions on everything. That's the thing. It's either you believe what it says, and what it says,
I see.
Or you don't believe it.
Okay.
And okay, no idea. When you go to I think Genesis chapter 7 or 8, you see. So obey details or horror.
Enti nature say the osi kane no me question kwa na mbese musa menya musa but all the waka or clean unclean no nature say ye ka say wonfa emwa no bi nko eye adaka nim no wanfa unclean fo ni bi anko ana
odi dikoi odi abo bia dikoi
abo bia odi abo mebo odi abo bia bi koi
yes
abo bia
who said oh.
Now, Doc, Mr. O, how many species of how many species of animals do we have?
I don't know the species how many we have, but who said
you don't know how many species of animals we have?
No.
Oh, okay.
The species are so does it. They will likeness. So does it. Now, abuano, they like like Sebia, you see, your family, and the cat family. So that's it. But for cat family, we have different. And you say, all corner, no cat, no fox, no we, Debbie. But apart one a year. Remember, I said, lower time to this time is what? How many years? Over 4,000 years ago. So I said, yes. It's species, the variation is there. So I say,
okay.
But who can say a one of in groups of 7.
Yeah.
So there's it. Because when he comes out, obey sacrifice, so that's it. And so you need the twin ones, to do sacrifice for God. Someone
you.
And we can say everything is in the Bible. And when you read the Bible, you will get it.
Okay.
And the Bible is when you the Bible, until come 1 Corinthians say, and God said it's like the spirit of man, in a man, right? And in the palace. Into the Bible. Remember, the Bible, is the word of God, and God is spirit, right? So that's it. God is spirit, and so His words are what? Spiritual. So that's it. And so for you to understand the word of God, you have to have the spirit of God in you.
Dog. Yeah, do us. What? Yeah, do us. Why? Yeah, do us. Pa, yanko abuse.
Some of the word.
Yanko abuse. What the Bible now is also time. No, so I'm sure.
Oh, so you abuse me na me answer.
I said you need to come. You need to come.
I mean ya. O why ni? Ana. Mo say busa bi ba ko.
Me say busa bi ba ko. Ba say wo ba de hia na be yi no first na na dey afa time ni nyina. Nti yan fancy on ye ba the next round you can come back on other issue. But why?
Me say man for buy no.
Abi, yanko, wati, bamaso, Abi. Hey, Abi, you to whom yanko?
Abaswale, why the short change dog?
Sometimes
everybody asks you questions. They talk and you ask
them. Some busani be I will ya no we no yanko.
You intentionally push dog deep. Then you just lift his head.
Deep where?
You stick. You know where he can go deep, and you push him.
Yanko, Abi, Yanko. Yanko.
Abaswale, look. Owahini spoke everything I wanted to say. Abaswale, tell me, are you a statesman?
Abi, what say?
Are you a statesman?
Me, I'm a statesman. Yeah, man.
Wallahi.
Abi, kawasem. Right.
Do you understand? What should make one person a statesman? They will spend money to put him on a national display. Even when he was no more president, we will be paying him everything. And certain information that they should keep away from us. What sort of nonsense is this? These people have lived off us. We've given them houses. We've taken care of them as what? Stupid statesmen. So what is secret again about them? What is secret again about them? You see, that is why I don't respect anybody. Statesman nonsense. Because at the end of the day, they didn't take us anywhere. Do you understand? Statesmen. They were just living off us. You told us you were statesmen, but certain things there you were not statesmen out of it. Is that what they are telling us?
Indeed, Abi, let us say what you say appropriate, needed. Say you be an official.
We need to know everything. That is why I ask you whether you are not a statesman. So when you die, they don't care. Nobody does anything. You understand? Because you don't live off any money. Nobody has taken care of you anything. So you have every right to do what you want. Do you understand? Why should they lay him in state then? Why? When we all die, they should lay all of us in state. Pull one in favor zone.
What's this?
Hold on. Let me. You look. The Bible has gone through so many languages: Hebrew, Greek, and name all of them, all subject to interpretations and misinterpretations. Do you understand? You know that there is a principle in communication. That Papa Smiley, if I tell you something to go and tell to the next person, you will change something in it. So as it goes run, the real meaning or the real thing I told you will not be the same thing. And that is what all these so-called pastors are doing now. So, Doc, I disagree with you. Do you understand? Because the Bible has gone through so many interpretations. And the language factor, the time factor, everything. Of course, genuine Christians or pastors are trying to hold on to the original meaning. But these later day ones, hey! Papa Smiley.
What
my laughter is summarizing everything.
Abby.
Yeah.
Abby. Hey, fire.
Oh, Papa, Papa, yeah, Banco, Mama,
I'm here.
Oh, can't me present me, Mama,
the point is, when someone is talking, or okay, and you're never ma kwa mu akasa. Me na also address it. No. Na say o friend,
just a minute. Abby.
Yeah.
Yes, what you have said. Ask a dog that why is it that baptism, if you go to all the congregation, they have different way of doing it. Why is it that? Based on the interpretation of the church. Baptism. Yeah.
And the whole thing has been
how to bury their own dead body. It differs based on the interpretation.
All right.
So the Bible cannot interpret itself.
Doc Kubesa Aba, no Abe use our question now. Intina Abe to us. Why?
Yeah, and Doc, you made one aspect of the Bible. You recall one aspect. Is figures of speech is one thing, poetry is another. Then also symbols. Do you understand? The Bible started somewhere around the Middle East and so on. Then you live in Ghana, then you want to tell me you know all the symbols they are talking about? Eh? You see TB Joshua sleeping in one forest. We don't know what type of forest. Do you understand? So it has been misinterpreted. And people still keep, look, I did religious studies. And we aspect of it is we compare Matthew, Mark, and Luke. Do you understand? The different interpretations and all these things. So the thing has been subject to human interpretation and misinterpretation. Do you understand? Otherwise, why would there be an Bible interpreter's Bible? Why? If you can take any ordinary Bible text and just understand it. Do you understand? You really need to study some of these things because some of the historical facts are facts. It could be distorted anyway, but some of the historical connotations and so on have been misinterpreted or misapplied. The illustration you did was a mere literary interpretation. If we all need a literal interpretation, then we don't need to go and sit in front of people calling themselves prophets now. Eh? Anyway.
All right.
So, Papa Spider is but as for that statesman thing, we need to know everything about anybody who tells that he or she is a statesman.
Abi,
yes,
Abi question
I can't meet me into it.
Abi, I know about political leaders have to declare their asset and something of that. I think it's in the constitution. Is it? I'm not sure.
I think it's in the constitution. It's a constitutional requirement.
So do we have anywhere in the constitution or a law that says that if you're a statesman, your post-mortem certificate or record should be made bare to the general public?
Fire. This is, I told you before, I'm trying to, I hope I'll finish soon. I'm trying to write a book on accountability. And yesterday I came across something I would describe as one of the tools to achieve accountability. That is levels of authority. You understand? And that person, the person illustrated the concepts using various levels of structures or legal structures. Custom is one of them. Custom is one of them. So by custom or customary rights or whatever, you know, most of British law is based on common law and custom.
Yeah, and convention.
So, yeah, so even though it may not be enshrined in the Constitution, but by way of our custom or by way of customary law, it becomes part of
let
it.
me ask this, if you permit me.
Yeah.
Well, the Ashanti Kingdom demands the records of a past Otumfo. Is it a custom or tradition in Ghana, or let's say the Ashanti, that when the chief pass on, the citizen or the community should know what killed their chief? Is it our custom?
Fire.
Go ahead.
Fire, hold on. You've gone into a different realm.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Go ahead.
Do you care about what goes on or what is done by Ghana chief? Do you care about that?
Not all. But some.
Exactly. I don't care. I don't even know who or how, what processes goes on in Nzima chief's process. Do you understand? Because I don't pay tax, I don't give money to Nzima chief. You don't pay tax, you don't do anything to Ghana chief. But when all of us are money, our cash, everything is given to one person they call statesman. Hey! Do you understand? I don't care if Ashanti people can sit down and allow Ashanti to write them in there, I don't care. But when you want to write all of us like they've written us and mess us up, then we finish and call them statesmen too. Hey!
I have not answered my question properly, but so
no, fire. We are talking about the host. Have you paid tax to Asantini before?
No, I want to direct my question. So just be patient.
Yeah.
So should the constituency or constituents demand the certificate of their dead MP? What killed him?
Our MP statesmen.
Are they not?
Are they?
Are they not statesmen?
Are they?
They are. A statement is a respectable political figure. That's all. That's a statement.
Oh, then fine. In that case, you can be a respectable person without knowing you
That's what my family told you that it's a statement. A statement is just Uncle Chum. I see him as a statement than some of the ministers. Any respectable political person is a statement. Check.
But fire, you may be respectable, but not living off the state. Do you understand?
That's why the Chief Justice told
these people are living off. Look, these people are living off the state. We care for them. We've given them houses. We've given them everything. They don't even work. We are feeding them like babies. So if you have a baby and the baby dies, you don't want to know what is wrong with the baby.
Abi. Yeah, Abi. Yeah, where do I say? Oh, why any bra?
On say, Papa, ni so what's a mission? Papa, Bakiti. The fun ebusian ye, me mamma, papa, any and be in Siena and so. So what's a mission? Now, then ye fear papa, then ye fear papa, then ye fear papa. Ye papa, who you need to see what you quick your papa. Yeah, the tin and the casting in you. Say, Papa, Jane, game any point say you see who the quick papa. So we say the can what see who the quick papa. And in the stateness one and go forward so much to one wa. To kwaya. To let trouble you so feel crying. Yen ya toma one more. To let trouble yen ya toma. Yes, can go to let no more. Cow would come on your pain or you do much in it. Sari do much. Sari can see who come dressing in a do much here. You who say on my penny never. And the yes, he can the top of the room or the corner of the penina. So to make a show. It is what? And what's it? Demanded the crew cool more. I didn't know what I use. I do with your home. Mentas, what I use at the real home. And you could not say, yes, I want you want to go. Dr. Crow said, no, Johnny Channel. Or what's the Dr. Pennipa on Tibet check and yes,
I see. Now,
because Papa don't open what the man come out. And it's a yes, no. Say you're shedding in any back. You're shedding back. What's up for fuck girlfriend cry? You see, can protect the phone if you
and the minimum. Now, why?
Who named them? Who named what? Who named what?
Papa.
Some of them cry. The statesmen or whatever they're giving them cry. We don't like, but we have no choice.
Is it? Why? Now, say, who will so, or say, who the kuna, and Fasoba now be now also.
Papa, one two, Papa.
Oh, why? Let me can I answer
that? Papa, Papa.
Oh, I need to make ya no Jawasa.
Papa, my duty.
Yet you park also. Why?
What did you
I did here. What come back to you say, Papa, and you do we said, you we said, oh, what did anyone who's here and I say, the panel or yard, or poison even panel, where you're wire. I was your quick question the corner, and he said, at the corner, the panel, and the poison corner. I was your say a poisoner, a and you share investigators, little what investigators want to know. A cook going share the corner, wine and what bay from a war, and then the pain is saying, near whom Papa, I just young queen Muda. So what's a mention? And to Papa, I Papa J. You okay, Papa J. Statement, or my former D or my dear source, or Mama we be now. I was I think the constitution because Papa, a year is so we were told, oh, no, near the ticket. She bred the TV more bread. Need a cocoa say the cocoa you put in my name, come and pay you only at the the year for Sumeno. Sicom with Jibo Sumeno. Be a woman now, a ghost. It's no what I didn't tell me any just say. You better say you win your cool, no, you better argue say a win yam. Mentasi.
Papa, about 1 minute. Yes, of 50 seconds.
All right, yeah, snap
okay.
It now.
Young question. Niema almost share bo. Any mistakes and problem they confronted that ye nimno. Young for some say, no by year president a year. Who see for more? I say 2 years no. Who gather information? Not previous generation, but almost Japan for many deal no. Omubuye. Dan said the data and for him. Moses who was wrestled.
Okay.
But there are certain things we don't know when Rand was dealing with Libya. Into things we don't know than his death. What would that bring? Yes, they have not declared.
Also, what I said. Into your one.
One say, I've been taught 20 yet me not for to say, yeah, crown the because I know correct. So a free maybe a motor to a year and brano. Now you move on and you see the fatty so much shame yard. But you queen, you who said, no, I was a cake, come on any. Sort of mission. And you didn't do baby, was in any argument cry. Say a whole more dear, say I was the Kansas here, say I was a to me a catcher, there was a coin piazza to Kuno, and Brano just said, was somebody body, also the back. It was somebody back. And yes, people call between the court. Say, I didn't say emphasize we say my. I was here, you know, maybe you maybe ye. Say, a woman so and did the Nina, and when did the Nina, Kumano, the be able to so fret. Say, or people for Embassy or no. And this will would dear. So, company be what? Say, no, because I didn't know as a year offense, or more properties in the identity or constitution, and Omoyana, so Omoyan say, Papa Nina, come home. Says that money do the state will have to enforce that much of man, yeah. I was here enforce that because yeah, pretty Cassidy piano. ye pre ase ye be ensaye ebe badati enu be bi omo nye ya ye gu so e kai omo say wo munye sadin because sanwa no e ka ho na be ekuna tumpon enti so omo nye ya ne se bi ba beto no ne ye ka ho asem se de papa ye owu ya ne se bi anu wo no ye ka se be kata so saa keka ama ya kwa ne so mo di kroma ne hwama kroma no hwamo etina obi so ba bewu ama ya saa na se sika ye di masankofo we ya eni de bebe omu die ehun foso papa ehun foso pa na ni je baka te ehun ya because so wono no di bosume no wo ni pay slip and say pay anko na account mu a so pani no ba be gina ho no me mai omu na nim se mutu asi no etina wo se wo wu a ekunu nyina di se ye bebusa this year ka se bia ehun ya o ahino be ye die me fanya hwe me bibi because papa no me am share no and ye me share no.
Why? Thank you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Call Dr. Jingu so and Sana Baba.
Papa Smiley, quick one.
Yeah, quick. Very quick indeed. Yeah, quick me.
Papa Smiley, look, me, I feel going forward, this ex-gratia thing, we have to add conditions.
You are introducing a new topic.
No, hold on. Fire, hold on. We are taking care of them. Hold on. We've opened offices for them. Look, we've opened offices for them. We've employed people. We are paying. We are changing their cars for them every year, whether it's 12 or not. We are taking care of them. Hold on. Look, we are not benefiting like a wine. We are not getting anything personal from them. There's no value added. Look, I feel we should give them conditions. First year, if you come out and you don't write your experiences so that others can read and benefit from it, and we avoid all those stupid errors, your ex-gratia will reduce it by percentage. 5 years, if you have not done anything, we stop. Do you understand?
Okay.
Because we can't wait till they die and we struggle with what killed them. Do you understand? And I don't even see why we should be fighting about this. Is basic. If you feel you don't want us to know personal details about you, when you go and say, don't make me statesman, I'm going, I don't want you to oppose me, then we will understand that. But not when you live at our expense, you deprive poor children of what they need. Then when you die, you say, let's
okay. All right then, Abby, thank you very much. Yentie, Dr. Jingu, we are Mesaba Musubi. What's it? Montremi. Why? Doc, young boy.
Yeah. Okay, because chairman JJ, because before I say cardiac arrest, and I just
from Musa, because say COVID and for same baby. That is why I say we say, is it appropriate? Is it necessary? Is it needed? See, when an official statement, actually, the Kunana.
Okay, also. Yeah, what I say, any more Tangana or why I'm there. Sometimes I say, yeah, Kasa. Not the Huni has say, I say, yeah, Ghana. But there's almost two different economies, two different countries. So that's it. I hear me what you say. I'm a nuclear hospital cry, but it's a nuclear hospital. So that's it. The test results cry, former president. Jimmy Carter. Obiara say Jimmy Carter had pneumonia. They're not go to hospital. So what I say? They give us that information. But the it's not how they do things over there. So what I say? Because they say if you remember transformer who are at a mills. Or transfer everything say but you say the bush and for they know. So that's it. Because before I remember death certificate, I hope that Ghana, the cost of death were already also, and I remember.
I also.
Yeah, and say if say the family members want the public to know the kum or more this year, they can put it out. How does it? But if you are forcing a minor to come and say, I will say, I didn't to that, you could because yeah, because as I say, it's our if it be HIPAA, so that's it. Patients also want what do you call it? Protection about what they have information. So that's it. But unless you be say, you buy a member say hey, any member say we a parliamentarian or we a president or we a vice president or we a the chief justice or whatever. We have a EBR. I will say it to Ghana there. It's up to them. Almost discretion. How do I say? And for them to let you and someone from Ghana there. I don't know. It's family members and also because almost in him at the crowd corner and I don't say almost so or more catch and penny force or monomachia. Say, oh, this year, maybe say in a man who year. But in penny force or so many or mono so almost in the say. So that because that's also how I did. Or betray or confidentiality or so does it. And all the end there. And all to the country, and then the way I move forward, the way I'm wearing, or may and she said, as far almost health status because minimum class as a Ghana crown, so almost a year. Medicals are right for the presidential candidates and some medicals and you health conditions. I don't know, but but among declare now say, oh, in cholesterol high, the blood pressure say mental status is the same that. Yeah, I don't think fire or maybe Sana.
I know I can't also on to him no money.
It is almost yes. Until you can say if the constitution I think they can do amendments and bring all these things in there. It's about some person we have to know your physicals. So that's it. Conditions. So people are going to vote for you. Or set is no more commanding, or more about 2 amount. Say, a quick idea, you may command you wait about 1,000 and because of the unhealth conditions or so. That's how it is.
Okay. All right. I see.
Now I can say quick one. My brother, I can say interpretation. Bible, Papa. Bible has one interpretation, but you can have different applications. So I say, unless you don't believe what you are reading, if you don't believe what you are reading in there, and you can have so many things. You can have what spiritualized, you can have an allegorical interpretation to it, but it has one interpretation, and that interpretation is a normal interpretation. Instead of my example, no catch says example a norm, a literal. That's how the Bible is. Because say if the Bible of course you didn't come Papa's man. You can't say no Ghana, you can't see you can run and you book be so to say you walk Casatwan you walk Casatome but now go down to literal truth. So because I you can through I say or patches say well who and one maybe or patches will say why would you improve because you don't prove the second channel crowd want to say I will know as somehow catch no why they auntie don't pass ya and why they and why so how to say that is how the Bible is. They are writing with metaphors seemingly with a figurative of speech, but it conveys literal truth. So does it? Say Bible can say the Bible will be about David Akunyaso. Look kind. Yes, Papa, there will be all about but it happened now, it doesn't mean anything but one member transfer. So in the Bible, the problem is our faith, whether we believe it or not. That's the problem. But everything it says, it conveys literal meaning to us.
All right. Yati, Doc. You better was it. Why? You better was it.
30,000 and 9,000. I also catch yourself on the sophomore. And now, the roof repair, the grid in what I say. And Abasa, and Obama, as I say, so that was your say, package yard mammy. The woman in Chimidawasi.
Okay. All right.
I'm on in your way, so
that's it. I'm on in your way. No more farmer, no more.
Oh, that be so for the man on the one.
Aye.
And what I channel, then I say, so for me, there was you, what the other man. Michelle. So,
now, I was all kind of Mitch, Papa now, or they actually no buy an
oh, some of the some of my pageant or any obligation doesn't change anything. When I say, oh, yes. But then my pay, supplement is oh, or no, the enemy man, now on top of me. That's kind of it. And but I made him get better. They say, "Baby, cocoa, the mind, no matter sugar, very good man." Say sugar, really, you're good in sugar. And yet, sir, I say what sugar need. I know.
Okay. All right then, Doc.
Yeah.
You. No other choice. I hope I saw you questioning now. This is here.
Oh,
Fabrice fridge. What's it? Fabrice fridge. What's it? And you so fire transfer. I just watch it. Bangaso.
Hey, Papa, I drink here.
Good. Several for there. That's all.
Papa, I don't to be really can't say. And a year day. We need to come up. Send to call, say, no, say, Brad Fisco, and a year day. Question me busa Ghana for you and say. And no matter what, Papa, ye pretty one, the also ye hiano, ye finish. Areho indemnity clause amoye omoba probability accountability papa di buy amoye but we say papa we wu kwa owo ahina ire ne ho ena ye den ye pasem ye pese ehu an say covid akufo declare as said ye ni bia wa envelope ni mu papa mi fusa these are some of the things I think Ghanaians should be fighting and asking for. Nifu wawu ye kosieno ene ye den. Papa, the American no.
I see.
Let's try this right in a way and push the people. States, I mean, and no people are seriously. When you look at it from afar, then you begin to laugh. And no matter generations to come. That is what we are going to do for. It is a say Ghana for your advantage. Bemusa papa who are COVID and a papa babu I be here. I didn't know why. And here can say, yeah. Also, there was a question about him for no. They are all being sponsored by every public fund is public fund. Every public fund is a public fund.
I see. Now, I see. Now, that can see watch it. Mami Muso. What are all the possible causes? Able to me. I the reason as to why or free more. And are there any possible causes to be? It could be of concern to the nation, Anna.
Because. So be a creative room or no. So be a day you. Yet your baby at this time, and yes, my COVID. And because you see, we always try to find the Biana Mika said before now I don't know what is wrong with that.
That was about your question. No,
Matthias here, and then the cover by said, well, at a month there was a suspicious. Since Omofis said, "Be a new woman," there was a foul play. Fine. How many times? Oh, and I be this year. You will be near Kamwasem. Postmortem, usually a year with your phone, you do more. Is it going to help future presidents? Come on. I did what you chrono and no may here, no mummy and false young false or as gracia, young false. I wish this is some of the things I wish Ghanaian populace would be enforcing them. But Papa Obia wouldn't I wouldn't appreciate just any day. You would be a cool rollers and then a boy. Say boy say, I mean come on, Papa, let's go get a drink. And coming to the Bible. Why do we have so many churches? Doctor, why do we have so many churches? Misinterpretation of the Bible. The Bible interprets itself when it says, Obiaka or say no city as here. And some bebre. And the Bible even told us, say, why was God telling us that? Because we interpreting in a different way. It is the doctor who cancer beer adibi literally near the idea is there, but the Bible in itself no a kasatre. But kasatre no I was saying no beer city as said they are going to work and I can braha. The am catch will be as oh yeah Pentecost I catch the dia. Bibi a we be an and you say oh the any papa chain will be. Send you see tears into no office, say papa. And thing also young, let's all do it. I mean, when it comes to spirituality and Christianity, I be a video of my Fabian bro. And then comes prophets with prophets, almost comes Trump will be president. Papa did said it. Then to and normal be said, me Junior call me cast one me who said. Bible no to that they be am catch we say Yankopon esise Paul enya what's them the waka to na call say ni pa best so enya wadwuma. That is why Africans perceive we are so judgmental in our things am I nkoso no they be am come so why nya me dey me see why nya heaven was as so I don't think of any heaven. Of course san am so me tia here so why nya heaven was as so and you no kwana to go do this way. Oh, Papa, yes, Obia interpretation of the Bible. This year, Obia can be coincident in Jesus' name. So be any internet. Now, the call heaven, I don't know who's wrong. No, away and fast with you, so who shares them? In the Papa Bible, that way, no matter how maybe a dame come and these scholars, why history, why a day, me work crash normal, me, Nishobi. So what I have observed in my life as to what I believe is what I work with. Anytime you are more revenge, I say, revenge can be sweet, it can be sour. It depends on what I offer. It's the Papa na media no. Yo. Rollins won interpretation na Ghana for ajiremu ekun enkofa enkoma Ghana economy ni nkoso enkoye hwe. Let's fight a good cause and yem pushy aban no ni Ghana for enye de omunyema ye ni wu awu no da bia na say abi Bush Martin Luther omu America for bi wu abopo medical private records. Okay. Yeah, find the medical history method. This one casta person or the no state no yes corona. That is what they do. Roosevelt, polio, or the American France say out, but yeah, almost to me who say enumu and force this capital and a benya vaccine polio like this. That is what we have to be doing. Say not covered and say they prevent it. What be it? But to me, the Papa, I think and necessary Ghanaians is better pushy. Though it's good to have conversation about it, but why?
Internet say Nananketia Ebusa say is it necessary? No, to you it is not necessary. Yes, sir, it's not necessary.
Oh, yes, it's not. I mean, Papa, I mean, you will not maybe why you here or your brabum. But see, I've been a me bay, Obida, where you might dinner to a cast in your farm. No police union with Papa in a chicken and fan uncle. Though your money last respect, your mom one lane. And so police is the more always and can block you in a Come go for police. Yeah, so maybe me free ba. Almost feel say be a police they can do something. Any pan here the neko. Yeah, didn't change fine. You never could be, but at the same time, you call it, man. 3 lanes. Obia, ya more 1 lane. Almost person could need now more. As under normal circumstances, no police come, they'll block the traffic and let the funeral procession go.
Okay. All right then. I just see what you.
It depends. Yeah, it depends. I mean, mommy there to me there. Sir Rollins, you will know. Rather, the principles to know the buyer now. What we corona say, yeah, testify say. There's any probity and accountability ni be do and na ya ejuma bo Ghana. And grow for papa be ku on we kata no maso. Yes obi we nka na kire sem bone. Talk about these days. Send e be enchirima ni be hu. Maken wu ya Trump okay can say hu na half be dead. Don't say cover be born. That is what we're talking about. Talk about things that are real than to shed me no be our opinion anyway.
That's all. Yo, any I just see what you. Yeah. Now, quick one. I can't meet back. Also for the one in the case, no. Also for now, your man sugar box now reject here no 9,000 and no send out who know. I could easily and come as of now. So for that's very controversial, Papa. Like I'm a kind, you know. When you put somebody on the spot, I had no liquor. So, Papa, I think I say, Madame Funere cancer, I said, but you took me home for a boy, I'm saying a year then. So to me, Transi, we are say, now to me, who's our principal, we have Papa, a double coach. Yes, anything, and a year then. Ask yourself that question. So my boy on a bra bom no be ya and a year then. So my boy be no ashia so na bra bom and a year then. So for no years each so on you goes or very done. Why the question is up to him because no matter how we answer, no, the answer will be answered by himself. What's the question about Papa? We say no, no, I know that. And say, and can you one card the Bakwa now? What he has?
O say as a Papa, I could him who now this kind of odo card she was we 500 now about 10,000.
Now ATM BS.
Oh, of course, a mistake is Meanwhile, ATM folks, so they are the Chanko Bango could make sure that when you're reaching the moment check it.
Internet say, I said, was he can say, won't come for sugar and quana.
You see the greed of people, Papa, we're talking about. I'm sure about anything. And so out that.
Internet, I don't see what Jenny,
Papa. I'm not going to be a judge. Papa, there be a the same way. Anything about Bible say I return in your media. Sometimes Papa I say I return revenge. Be a say me no akikan. Uzi menko 2. And I akikan 2 the uji me who go. Na say me nyame fasa ma na me konya omuda bi pa na say me so me temeka. Sa revenge ni ho. Babu mkwasiya.
That was what you had to why.
What would they make it? It depends circumstances. Yeah. Me no African. We see me go to by that moment to me one about food we have a laugh in our town. I said, Mr. Thomas Comus or some revenge. Oh, Papa, I'll do it. Because what is it? It is seeing a many people be here, no, maybe, yeah. It is sometimes, you know, circumstances that would demand that. Obi kurabe to my culture with asimesi metano asimesi mempenasep. But Papa until I make us a sister and a cancer, my junior quite non say we are at the end of the day, you know. You know, 6 feet into BBR and send a hair thing. You have your peace, you move on and you live your life to the fullest.
Okay.
You mean say my yes, Papa, we have to wait no. Maybe I'm a car drive car. You take insurance, but who drive defensively because who drive also one person over Konya said them point is an Kabaka the won't insurance. In Virginia, one insurance, I'll be $500 to the state for free penalty. It will you might as well go get the insurance in case it's a BBC. Papa, so who drift to the American corner say we are saying no maybe what you are. And I am okay with the Jahin almost say nipa na ma de san obi
nipa na ma no
nsian
nsiabo
bo se no nsian bo yes but yes it we are so no me nkasa asoma say I am name rate one I did me say o hima dako metima ko adwuma me mafie etiete wa amenye wa dream say there be amekwa ba smart chess me person me koba no get your mindset get prepared papa. These are some of the things I never must so over the encounter. Hey, that be. Now, 1 month will be cut time and you my pound. One sorry view. So you have to talk about even I'm catching. Then you turn a three cover the fire. But what about this year out of Ghana? Of course, I call party. I think, on your me, on two brothers. Can we go? Boom, what we call.
I see. Yo,
anything happen at any time. It's in Ghana for me and no more be said. What we send me so from them na make us say I can think differently. But I am in the cafe. Oh, we look at yes off on it. Hey, if you had that circumstances, you know, I didn't know what the software was going through. Papa, Obi drive a mod car. What was our mod car? And this can call. When him said, they can't same way. True stories, you grumble. And as the cano, a journey bra or more code be alarm be also ball cardum. Amo Emma Cano, a Tigu Chicago, Equavuro. The most funny things ever. Omo Kutu Cossi Sayano. A Casset Famra. A Binumo said, you will have no about so the 500 and a buy, you will also the 2,000. The Tracy Bico who cast a stop with the Sayano. When himself cast almost expensive or my coin because it's Sayano. Sakra no money at the idea, so we are public property near there. They prostituted some of them. Meanwhile, the driver in Nitwa or Koy and this New York or Koy and Nam say machine year be no my Juma almost about 10 to 12 years. I know Virgin entitlements and in Normandy. Omukache said system no so check cars in whatever it is, and cut a long story short. Papa Omulene off. We live in a world which is so crazy where we live in. That is the life we have. Papa, just idea we see driver no car no any mistake and I said driver ni na check and I said or see bibia or no while checking the bibia. But meanwhile Omukache said there be intimate travel my own moka. Meanwhile soon say she can a tubu agro 40 sabon nyina no na insurance so that
I see.
Papa, we live in we live in a crazy world. Let me end up no bimra. We live in a crazy world.
I can see what we live.
So I am say we judge so many things in our country. Say it has not make us to be growing the way we should be growing. Because
I don't know. Say where a judgment in one now. Guy no or lady no coffee now or kuhuyan. So who said Sicano sika at box no a sika and a debe in a shim. So they mention. Okay. All right. Now at the end of it me I fa home a bet say a bebuano in his evolution in her groove. What you say? So first kana a bebuano in her groove. So echo catch there or soften say, oh, so said they may catch a one, so I penalty, name me could be a woody, you know. Mahuni say, what dear no 30,000 any room, honest to be a debe album, and Tinyahe, so a odia, and TJ never me 9,000 a debe, and mamma, a bebuana girl no a developer in her level of honesty, and that is why I think so. Why in a debe, able to ask our question, not to judge.
Papa, who's our question? Sofuna na de box no ma again no.
Ono na de on say obae no sofuna bae no. O catch again catch ne say papa ne de sika no bae no eniema ne bae no. Ana o ma ono no 9,000 ana o ma ne box we si won fa ma sofuna.
Yeah.
Ana o sofuna so.
Nti sofuna so onye greedy a ti o papa's man. So sofuna onye greedy a.
It's not about the sofuna. O say or why he busa say or why he busa say akitesia no one fa de ne nkoma sofo na that is what or why
say akitesia no sofo the boss na che no nti na me kan say on first sofo no na say boss no the che no or then I say
No be no say na tie o.
Na bi o say akitesia no so ono so na ye ade ne besi no so ye man information no. Ati ase. Ye man
information dey no dey wan lie o.
Say
kan kwa tire so no.
Enti say
ti o. So no dey ne dey no ama no ana waje ne dey.
On say
akitesia no only problem.
Okay.
Obi ase. So ko fie no. Ana akoko biem, ana ohun dey wo, ana ma first of all so for me da wase o. Do boss no admire me no say no wo ti me da wase.
Okay.
How do I say?
You.
Yes.
Yate.
Papa, you all Ghana no nya asase dey pen.
Oh, asase dey na me tanya kakra fine.
We nya asase dey.
It's also interpretation no. So who the doctor they also we nya asase dey o.
Sabi o.
Obi be na top form na fire yo. Me who ni say so for no the command girl no. The girl no na dey koye dey o papa is subject to obian interpretation so the can Bible.
Okay. All right then.
Me say your one interpretation. I know girl no anka kutumpa answer no so papa yi di ariaba me dey 9,000 o dey box ni so dey say you know me dey come family 9,000 now so for boss and now buy no or respecting the sopunti was only for 9,000 na me na fa me boss ko and I just
say okay. All right then. You. Yate pa. You.
Me blame.
They won't be a media.
Ministry ya obaka dey on so for baka.
Dr. Jungo you better say. That was Sibuachi. You better down so ase. Ate. You better down so ase. Hey. Uncle Body.
Baba quick one.
Oh, yeah, quick one. Yeah, now so the jam booking so. Quick one. Yanko. Answer na ko ejabo this one.
Dr. Ajungo or play with word. What say interpretation different from application. Interpretation lead to application. Interpretation you are getting meaning. One chance how do you apply? Ndim papa bro for no. Interpretation lead to application. Ni a wo beti ase na wo de be ye. Doctor ade na wo be kan no. Wonti ase no e na wo apply. Wonti ase e na wo de ba apply. So if you can interpret it you can apply. I say exam say was school now. Based on your understanding and how the answer. Based the same question will be a kind. And so answer is different. It is how you understood it. And no other answer. Interpretation lead to application. And yet two different things. Interpretation lead to application. So if you can interpret it, you can apply. Also, the doctor can't say me shut down my or done. Was it Jesus Christ? Was it Jesus Christ and Yankupon? Fred Bibi said, Jesus Christ or your wine. Fred some other could be said, Jesus Christ or your wine. Fred a bombarded said, Jesus Christ or your wine. It is his own understanding into Jesus Christ and Yankupon. So, my mean doctor, 1 hour on this, sir. Bet to me, you bet me debate. You won't say, somebody doctor can, and yes, Annette. You are not mentioned the army, yes, Annette. Indeed, that is our interpretation of who Jesus Christ is. It's not in the Bible. Inti bibi obaka Bible bia no una we interpret Bible won kasa. Inti akwa bi yet not was Russia. What the Bible no could di put in atem. No say Bible say, judge no say Bible oni ano. Inti fa gan now say enyam na me kyero ye. Gan no enyam da kwato obi. Ni pa kwa no a waye no nkwache no. Una wafa gan no. So you interpret it. It's like the spirit in us. The spirit, I am master to you. My spirit of movement. Spirit of Basanya also fire Gina. As to Gina. Car echo speed. Sports car. We are master to the driver. So it is the driver that will determine. Over small have in Nimono. See me new calendar. Over with the same car because you are good at speed. So the car is subjected to you. The same thing in the Bible. Who depend our kind of who and I'll be interpreting. I answer doctor to me so and can't clear to you for say Jesus Christ and Yankupon. Yankupon one, Yasano. Yankupon one, Yachana Quati.
Okay.
Wa some
You fire. Yati.
Nyakopon onu manufu. Nyakopon onu manufu. What are you talking about?
Sano for no ane de anti utimi sano.
Sana also beka. Doctor. Adam that you was that debate no. Look well pa.
Yanko ti Uncle Body wajibo am say afi de why ready so person kasa ti nti Uncle Body kakra. Uncle Body. Say otimen kan o mi utu hu me yanko. Why? Uncle Body enti yanka. Ma me nko bibi so. Yan sha se mfre kire honom. Bibi kasa wi a meko bombardier so ansana enuanom obi a de ne final ways ai de be aba. Bibi. Yanko Finland, Bibi, Finland, so for Bibi and I'm in for the war. Why? Finland. Oh, Benjamin.
Or your book of an right
or evangelist Benjamin Boache.
Oh, I look for different titles.
Evangelist. Is your friend evangelist?
Evangelist, a local evangelist, international.
Oh, you were international. International evangelist Benjamin Boache.
Hello, Papa.
You. Say what you know?
One mommy title na.
Umpe. So evangelist there so be okay.
Na mommy title. Me catch us them or title be.
Na say evangelist den ke obi a okanya me asem bia no evangelist wana.
Okay, if you say so, me I will not argue with you.
Because evangelist say a person who seeks to convert others to Christian faith. Debut. Oh, Bibi. Evangelist definition or say a person who seeks to convert others to the Christian faith. Mpacho nya sa na wo ye. Enya sa na wo ya na.
Otukwana.
Bibi. Sasa na wo ye. Oh, Bibi. Enya sa adwuma na wo ye.
Baba oba me ma no kwa ma no kana asem bi o ye tie.
Bibi. Okay. Oh, na adai.
Asem na dia o kan. Mo tie.
Me too.
Ye won nkofo bi wo ho a. Ghana. Ohun obi asem no waka. Ne a friend prophet. Na eja onu zo de age no ho na eduru so ogigiska ese prophet gigiska so ho wona mama push nipa no o de ase sa title and am they say okay wonso obi bibi say no obi enti me friend is enye me enye to me and it's not wrong but me fast I didn't to me ho so
okay.
It is not necessary to me seriously
but o ye evangelist adwuma de say onim sa de.
Perfect.
Okay.
Baba Smiley.
Anna, why do you want to worry Bibi like that?
Ask Mr. Bibi.
Because it's the title. Obi.
You say you are not qualified.
Baba Smiley, ask Mr. Bibi if he wants to behave like Peter.
What has Peter done? What has Peter done? Peter, why are they?
When they told him by the time the cock crows many times, he would deny. He said no.
Me, I'll stand.
Yeah, that's it. Because they say no, we are cynical. They we are cynical. People are benefiting from some titles. 18 Obu Ogra so for doctor. Now they are benefiting from the title. They and I don't want to. Carry a title around too. Yes, so if somebody will listen to me, he will listen to me say, I'm listening to people, but not the title be a dear comfort them.
Anna, Bibi, and no, so all can you me say, Obi Pekka Clad Brewa, no, Obadiana.
Or the Breme say Mindy.
If I talk bundle, not preach.
Me vanya day.
So
bundle.
Any magic, send me from what you man me and India make.
So did that I'm young.
You be young queen, young queen, the our kind of castles where they were only animal Kenya, Kakra, or kind of car, they're going.
All right, I think it's something I can't Bible interpretation ni ade nyina no. Said the medi kan kan no. It is say obi akoto kitchen knife. Bible interpretation no. Oh, sometimes Bible na ka ade a esi. Asem bi esi waka. Edru ba bi so a o instruct. Edru ba bi so a o instruct some people. So they say a whole lot of package, but one found one like it is very difficult to work somebody who intentionally say mother. But that not to say what kind of Bible now one kato bia kind Bible obenya a different obenya interpretation fine, but that does not take the fact say there is the rare interpretation. I don't know how to explain things to you. I'm out here because that is what it is. A idea I pass it through a lot of series. And you know, say you can say ubia interpreting the every because say me kind Bible I say na me huno no ordinam. We so kind say na me huno no ordinam. Me bia na nyesa na ade na tie. So hu. And you know, I'm a problem bebre about system but that not to say is because me no there be a me can say there are certain core things be a unyame no ehwehwe free ho no ma bebre bi wo mu a I will say mogu but there are certain core things be a ehwehwe free ho so and that is what we seek to know. It is sometimes people ya can near bebre boom a whole lot of issues because the be me can say me standard making ubu ho ne me nya adwene but that is it enti Bible no there enye a common book like that enti I think say I will not be I fire me bo misro fire interpretation now no dey mama na ka bo bi ne America or Ghana ko to bomba no, that is not what the Bible is talking about. Yeah, the end one here can we are talking about the revenge. Pastor Obia me bibi. Me obi ye bibi a ye police station bi ho a na ma bi ho a obi abumra so a ye de be ko police station it's not something that say we kind Bible ntino ye say because I don't know akra no I didn't even use Bible to defend what I said. So they are saying oh and so obi the car kobo obi a ye say Bible ntino e ma ye nchi ni ntum is it no I said yeah what page assembly the Bible. So they are saying one page assembly the abeshe but personally say me obi aye me bibi so I said your wow kind no ade bi wo ho a wo de be che anaza ade bi wo ho a wo be respond so ade bi bu ho a me ade de kan say wo ka say wo de mra na hye wo nsem a e bia na wankasa na wo de ho akoto problem anaza e bia na de nipa no ye no okoye na ma na broso ma ho abekire into the safer side and say I just say if possible one man so we bet me crack say just say one we don't need the Bible to support this idea.
All right then Bibi yeah better was it thank you sure
kitwa be about my no idea ya okay owa hene I think say girl no edi no crack catch or say who die nie ena me nso me die nie o se chenchina de ewo girl no ewo wo una ye de be say ye mfa mbrɛ ena o chenchina me mfa we a fine eno no a kyerɛ wo se da nipa na di wo yi ne pastor yo ana say ne sɔfo ye no asi nkyɛn because o twa ntro which obviously from the story nature so true. And the girl does not even need to report back to the pastor. E bia maame no na obenya asesa abaka cheze maame me da say ne kusiye and say na menya there is no need say Coco catches of say soft way. Say one here or some of the soup.
All right,
Bibi,
maybe is there a possibility say the girl may keep the money, but obey me, I hold do certain things against her conscience, Anna.
But oh no, there is nothing that be because so can we casa there now patch me say the fact say me who years can it also say 9,000 into and no yes off there. So for no now convince you say for we no na ye wo dia because e want in ye as more can also want in ye
get it instructions no get it instructions no come also for
instructions no but the fact that the pastor have been able to convince the girl say we na ye wo dia amo ma settle case ni wo ho ne dia boss na be get ne dia.
Okay.
So where is your conscience going to tell you say you are wrong in what you are doing?
Am I a better trade and one no me boa?
What me convince you but who jina printing in china so for one cast.
Papa me say ko je Bibi wako bank pastor no akan iska
yeah
o say 1,000 1,000 o fi o ana o fi counter no ko kan 1,500. What are you going to do?
Oh, what the baby to put the bread no?
The same thing. In just said, "Yeah, no,
what the bread no?
Okay, no, catch pastor and say, "Adie no, say next year." But
there be pastor no is scanning yane dia. Obi na dey ade na beche yen. And no, oh pastor no, na obebo udin first. Until you have been, if you have been able to convince me. Say obi wo ha me report man na nipa na odi ade atede ne bae no. And I was a call report man say no kosi me ba pastor by am de 9,000 man no me de boss ni man no say boss no yes sir enti me fa boss no na fa 9,000 boss ni man so onipa na de ba nka me first can call back me de be call back.
It's the same thing. Therefore say
I don't want the pastor explanation. But I the personal they at the end by no ono na say bibi any kura metima kan share no. And this case no pastor no kura no you cannot even come and claim because you know say no me wedding kwasi asem.
Bibi ya medo ase evangelist Benjamin Boachi ye wie dwumadi pa or the turning to gospel dwumadi ebreye oni echenyamya se na evangelist adwuma kama mayema bombardie ene obosofo mra yewi ana eja final west obi ade ne dia ba na bibi enso ayedebe e turning to gospel dwumadi na breye bombardie otimenka omute hu hey uncle body onyam ready nti onyam prompt me bombardie ne mpom ti say bibi say bombardie na me frɛ osi wa homa no so what I'll call you na mema obosomfo emra obosomfo bama so omute hu me uncle obosomfo
Adwin kase papa smile.
Good. Sebo ko de.
So timinka. Obo ade ada Roma me ho ye na mo so e.
Nyame adom.
Nse ye wayem. Ye wayem.
Ye de na akan.
I say ye papa Rollins.
Okay. All right. Yo.
Ye my busuafo. Ye my nyina ho ya akọ, ye nyina na ewe yi. Na kakra American so ne se ni adeku a eku no oye unse oye onse enye Rollins nkuana afrimu dodo na afrimu but ono na odaba ma so identia let us say there's something unique with him even though he's deceased no he is still a topic sentence enti it depend say bia enye bone se o ma menchia itiefo ne wa bigger form a good video so Oh, yeah, ewo fidie no so na egu fidie so se mankani ye. Yafo a ewo fidie no so. But mankani ya na watching me because ni say
abedwafo a ɛwɔ afidie no so, that's all.
ewo fidie no so sa ha nti na masiesie no. Nti se ade a mpenifo no ehwe ehu se me push and I say me kase chenchene a o say adeku a eku no no o say o de betudwa da bi ene de but omo de tudwa so a enye bone na ejina adeku nti ya so omo de tudwa na say bia say yare ne ye ade bone bi ne ku na na say unse say eya kwenhia sabio saka ya kwenhia say de obi mbisa even say ofri jelikopper na all a flower na say oba cry na say the former president died in a road accident. I don't think anybody.
Oh, yeah, sure, say no, so be a musa.
Oh, Papa, now say yes, a quenchia, a bonny dear baye, Susie William dear baye, you knew Kwame and so Kwame, who's answer, dear baye, and wine dear terrible chaka. These are celebrities on film through road accidents. Baba, I mean, this will be about
police investigation. Police will come out.
Post-mortem, yeah, to the cause of the accident. And no,
yes.
But the cause of the death, they will not, and nobody will, because it's clear. We all know, say, the deceased died out of road accident. Now, maybe cannot. This be sad, yeah, nobody would want to know the cause. Maybe what we would be interested in is the cause of the accident. Because how say Omampini the car wasn't it roadworthy and who issued the roadworthy certificate, who was the inspector, and all these things, because we want to know if it's out of somebody's recklessness. As a driver in a crano, Ibia, the driver is alive, I would want police to investigate the driver. Was there alcohol? Every investigation be out to the cause of the accident would be interested in the public domain. Okay. But when you see COVID, that's what they say, but I don't want to rely on that. And the cause of the death, it lies with the Papa, even in the professional field, if you are a doctor, you cannot disclose the health status of anybody, irrespective of the person's position and as a title. You cannot disclose it. Maybe, I don't know the legality aspect of it, who has the right to demand for. I think that basically we know that the family members can call for postmortems and all that. And I don't know the whole legality around it. But to the nation, and I said to the public, there is still some legality around it. You cannot just ask for the cause of the death. And I say, want to know the what killed the man. Okay. You are going into the man's health and all that. And the Babia made me feel say it will help because Papa, people dying out of some medical condition and now say some health conditions, can also be of benefit to the rest of the people and I say to the life, to the living. Yeah, it can be. We hear BBT say Noguchi Memorial Institute say, I'm Ghana, men and I made HIV patients, made for their blood counts. And then those kind of tests. I've been there in that negotiation. Ligon offer some minimum say by the national room you have to walk and get there. And I was going there. There is a Japanese called Noguchi. You see, he is a malaria fever and that's a bibina ekuno. Whether it's high, I think it's a malaria fever and that's a yellow fever and a ekuno. And or is your Obagana to do some research in that? Yeah, and it is a public knowledge, and he now has an institute. And see, there can be some cause leading to the death of some public figure, some high-profile person, say president, say say in Pennyfofi say no. Yeah, funny say COVID, yeah, say indeed say COVID. That one, I don't think say that can be kept in secret. They can openly let us know, say, he died out of COVID-19. It has been a pandemic within this time. And even cry, they are going to build at means of honoring him, say oh papa me yes me background him say kwabina so say o nti bia na hate for
Kohenebra what Kohenebra
any
what
okay all right
why
right e ba na ma beto aso
oba near wa ha no wata to aso what thank you very much obosomfo yo ene you say no edru final words ene edru so ye be sha say oba Patricia so obi the question me cry by you oba Patricia bra bra final question no more
na question
what question na obi di ba ya ne say empempi no say obi free mu a na te say the chairman ekoye amanfo afi no mu epie openly e can say papa no ye nsem bebre say me papa ni ne de sansem no na obi question a wo busa ne say emra papa no ana bema no nipa no etiase no say wa ma openly ma be kan ani ade ntina onkipu no in the secret na wo honum na siwu nso a na owu dia na afi na oba be kan wa bonte
na papa ade no hu sha enye say omo about abeka what mean say it's been there consistently omo pursue but then nipa ne wound of course then e be out but omo no hwe nkuko mu no they had made it what I say but ya na na bia no na make say obi o ho no suro na yiri mema na obi o no suro na yiri on ti mi nkan nje oba na say bi o ma wo abonti it's something they live with and I'm saying bringing out is always their problem. I don't blame the children because what's going on right now. The children has always been there. Even Formula is it the one who died here, MP. Or no crown, according to story, the family knew. No crown na Bema, no normally Obama also no crown or Bema needs to be visiting more than the wife. It's just that the wife not recognized. So when you are doing there and shut down young colano and a lady unity say and raw ye did they say or say the first time she attempted to come out she was told by people around. I mean and those days I'll be any problem and yet even we are kicking someone say when you get like open one or be now it's into the fear had always been there. And that's what this lady was saying. Say at the time, no PA, and that was the kind of fear now. Embracing, she had to run off, and somebody even paid her off. She mentioned one opening bidding. I will not be surprised because of then Rollins' fear. Being and there were Rollins and Casano, the charisma. No. It was something fearful about him and his wife at some time in Ghana. Interview or one circumstances. And to know said the next time was on unity, and Ryan said just when I name mommy, we also could senior. Right now, what I think and say, and this about public side. But was still an onion undertone through the family. I think that was the right thing she should have done. I know, dear, because me and you, we got no business. You can't tell me public say over penny and that I can't do anything about it. Because media and so is another. You carry things wrongly. You don't interview people just anyhow. You don't have any proof whatsoever. Until this person okra ID cards in the name of our former president, sometimes it's even insulting to our president. And that one I keep telling us, I said we don't do things rightly in Ghana. That one I don't second to it. What I say when you are for yiri oba chere yiri for woman chere oban la show kra na obeka chere na I think it's worth it. So that angasa disgrace here back we are facing it shouldn't have happened. Nissan background was answer a dignity like that. And to me, if whether it was Rollins, it was his wife, it was his family, me face away a Bema. Son, I would know that time I can't be a Ghana for me, I'm to say Nigerian men. You should so what? You have a child, so what? Face your wife. I don't think it should be a problem. I was like, in some so I don't think, and it's not fair to the kids. Right now, I can't tell whether this lady and mommy and papa pull, but you can see the grief. And when I'm the way she's hurting, and according to when you buy mamremu pan here kind papa bank dearly on a kobe penny. That's what we are seeing right now. Now, when you say when you are not enjoying your father's fruit, your father's labor, now one quite dear, you don't even go close, you don't get near. That one, I beg Ghanaian guys, I'm begging you. I mean, let's all learn from it. It's not worth it. And one man.
Okay.
And why?
You. Okay. Yeah, see.
Yeah,
Papa.
Papa.
Also for any.
I'm saying. Yeah, now as a Patricia can say Ghanaian men should be like Nigerian men. I mean, was it some kind of incriminating? And I say. And then I know Patricia could be me actually more.
Okay. Anyway, Mono and Chichi, medium Tiasia, but on Mono our idea on San Chichi.
I found it. As I before said, Minyawa, na minima de kwa or pesa ye, near adequate what Nigerian men who pesa me opposite for me.
Oh, Papa. I don't actually mean negative anything, but what I'm saying is, stand on Mutiminya could draw beat me face your back at and say, Medium, how, may or you or her. Or by Paul could draw catch us, I have a wife. What are you saying? Can we, George?
Why Nigeria for Nasa Bakubina Unima?
I can say almost yes, that's their lifestyle. They don't beat, let me use the word, they don't beat around the bush. What you are saying?
No betting Yaka send Nigeria ni be me dear anywhere. Wow,
I'm saying, of course. Bet me, I said 10%. Like I know for a fact. They are straightforward. That's what I should say. They are straightforward. Very straightforward. And a culture, have really helped in a way. Yeah, there's a Christianity thing we are doing here. It's not helping. Christianity thing is we are basically that's what I want to say.
Okay.
Yes, for the clarification. We are not straightforward. Yeah.
Papa, and the American say if in case young family say COVID is not established and confirmed that, but if it should be, and I say it's any cause be condition be CBI crash died, whatever condition I say they feel say a BBR cause any panel. They want to create some kind of awareness. If you see center be to be a center for treating that condition now as part of honoring him now, that would be very good. Well, something like this can be very helpful. Say due to that, no, to just say okay, BBC but I would not push for it. I wouldn't urge anyone to insist say. Chinchiniano, I will say Omode Etuho, but say we are Makano. If that is not the purpose and I said the aim, then privately, no, I don't think say he being a president, like an ex-president, no calls for say they Ababe Tuja. Okay. But say if there's a foul play, so being a poison, so it depends on the cause. Health conditions be what, but when say even Krano. You have the chance to work with some private clinic in Accra, Mataheko. Center Hono, a center Bia, a Kukudam, like famous people, musicians, politicians. In a bar, I be move free. Or center now is the last stop. And they offer all those centers. They do to me kolebune de waba na waba be free more. But ebeko public in like on obituary never call out no. Obi a me in China we free mono. Like a musician, bibisa. But over here obituary never bano. You see he died in Kolebu. So that's me. I say he passed away in Kolebu Hospital. But papa me meeting is not meaning say nipa way. Or me disclose nipa way me China me jina ne hona o free mu. Oxygen na nisi ne hwenu kra me kra na me regulating the oxygen za na or the free mu but ebeba betu bigwe mu no but announcement or GTV so announce say say we free mu Kolebu and all that, and I believe that there are reasons why they don't want to disclose everything concerning the death of high profile persons. And see, in that view now I would understand and will not call for say changing our knowledge, tell us the cause. But if behind the doors there's a foul play, somebody poison or something like that. And no crano, they can still in the background find the police go. I know Crampo so across with another issue, even if let's say he was poisoned and I say he was murdered, somebody that was a foul play now. That's even more reason why they have to keep it secret and not say it. And then the police can go on with investigations and then arrest the perpetrators. Inti papa, the crime kafa, ya papa Rollins. But amamre so the here, I was a family media amamre. That is what I'm here to say. Umpesombe ja emunama egusiafo nakwakoyo amamre. And that is where I have a problem. That's where I have a problem. That should have been even the initial ceremony before even giving the body out to the authorities. But when they can do everything and still release the corpse to the family for them to perform the rituals. And they say, "Papa, mamre no no, zemo can't Bible so who say, yeah,
Baba,
yeah,
Tio, I am a president. Yeah, they come and come out to the Chrome won't go for. I didn't have for all of that. Runs go to the bank crime. Are you getting the picture?
Yeah. To pay respect.
Why do or no runs na busu for? Ya de baye kufuo, ya de baye mahama, ya de baye nana. Because what ama runs.
Wafum kum enti no yen no ensi say yeso ye fum edwa.
Then we need to change the president. Answer sana baye. That's how the word of praise. It will be here, some of us, when you started pushing this years ago, no, say,
then we are going back to the revenge topic. And Rama, to me, I'm going room. It was very interesting.
Revenge. It's a precedent. As I'm revenge, a precedent. State. Must say, or come and come against my body. I didn't or your statement, now, and on the two. No. Some of us were talking in terms of economic because Uncle Dan Crofra, the foreigners who were coming will go to Crofra and that community will enjoy.
Exactly. And aside from that, and the spiritual aspect, for the soul to rest in the land that it rose from, no.
Was someone don't pay and call a beer on Abraham? Who runs your can be a chief went and beg more company. What the open so for the Quang? Kai. Indeed, to school one of Suno, Silent Bamobia, unless in the law.
Yeah, but sometimes they do this surface thing to give some impression to the public, but behind doors nimuno enda udomeho omudi beko ni crew mama makoko bibia just like that. It also happens.
You and I you were not there.
These are some of the things that goes in behind doors.
Behind the scenes. Okay.
Also possible.
Okay.
Yeah, behind scenes.
All right.
Yeah. Now, Bible, no, Papa. Bible, no. Bible is a very powerful book.
Yeah, 1 minute. What? 1 minute.
A very powerful book. But saying that Bible, we say the question is, does it interpret itself? And I say one has to. And then in there, it's a public knowledge. It's subject to everyone's interpretation, and that is what we keep seeing. And then the Bible. And the Unia no the Casa the same, and it has gone through transformation, editing, modification, and as we speak now, Christ is still going through. And then it means the Bible has millions or multiple interpretations, and it still does not make it one thing or the same thing. Bible no grammar Bible no it will still have multiple interpretations. But it's a very powerful book, relevant to some time ago, but some part of it still relevant today. But Baba me according to 4 book on the Exodus and that was my favorite. Proverbs. Yeah, and the Kings are him for. Okay. That's powerful. They are powerful books.
Okay.
Yeah, na kind.
All right. Then.
Yo.
Thank you very much. I was on for. Yeah, better was it. And yanko or one champion so on also. Ne final wait on famra. Oh, and champion. Sure say what akitisi ana futu no kakra kakra be kan fa ho no yenkoi
na je ase adwunche bibia di betu bia mechia wachi azibo wachi be kana se so mo wa hidi yan wutimi kana se no wachi mechia papa obia na adwunche fa nsusuye enipa se esifa tie ene se esifa eye nyoma obia twincho de baaye no eye pa papa me da ase meja ona enum so guso kasa
yo o wa na champion ye be do ase why ye be do ase ago body timi kan ago body ene ene obeka kakra na
kakra bi
yo ene ye kwai
jeje ana America bi so na ka mo won se libre but I say na dey my busy more
okay
and no bi a dey na yi jali bi no Ghana na dey be ko so sa e bi asisi ana betimi asesa but say ne minim no minim madam for pa benen ne nyine ne papa no ebusha na de tie ne se ye ho asori panyin no e na ohwe no asori fo ni nyina ni mo ba ye nkura no yenim okọ bishop no ho otakura dia ye se onka se ne wofa no akotra o boy no ye good anka se oni bo but because of say one two ayi na nim no enna bia anka bia dynamics no be sesa kakra want to be ayi na nim enti no saa de no wo ho nkofo no bebre wo ho a omo ba bi kwa no adada we omo si obutia ni school fees omo ye we owie school kura na oto aso no kura na ya hwe no papa na wu wan na akoka tere no oh eti no Rollins de na maame no oyi na anim no ma yentimi blame me too much bi kura Rollins na nkasa ni se ne ba esi de betimi ase bi a enle de se na mafo betimi akọ DNA test umbete se imposter they no more na assemble to the other people no eti no am say na meka na ni wo no de say de ne kun no na yi ne de me ni say mfaso obu too much ha no kura say ka ne say aboka no oba no de obeye ma ya no ebi kura wa anya hwe yi say abo ho ka sa papa wo ne de am say me nya tama me so make no tama but ne de bi time to me nya wo say ya
yo ye be do ase ate ye be do ase ene eya go si buache
papa
yo ye kwa no na we dey quick one
say we are mun some dog papa we are see the mun some dog and I make say me adwuma me e nam say me steer ni pentine ya na ama ababo me sitin no ma bebre na say ekwati na no krete omo ba we see me for planning way she say papa we never know obi ko be catch me say ne ba be ma no kra ma me na mo no enye ma me ne ba na say so ben o se ma se fo ni bebre ni mu front wa pa ko butamu papa obi abe kan de ba to swam pass Rollins tia si na se omo kan nyina no credit na se papa na ye wicked sa na me kan me ma famu de no because sabe wo no obi po wo na ama me titi won ti could have been an exemplary father no matter how it is enipa na Ghana for na make papa o he video be a cover apart from say wo claim sa akra na still no or a public person munja no consumer me no and I'm say no maybe wo a yes no maybe kosi baby na abeya se mama ya di papa am de meka no say we are see the do bia epe tinesi odi odwa ko pe no de ni fufu bo at times no maybe see a yenti bibia see ya na me de bia meka me say we are too judgmental na nyina dru baby ma hu say ye hwe ade ne pe bi adwene ma homo but bi anye sa na net ye obi ro sa sa ma me watwe mre santin da abobon krofo bi din rogers no munya investigation mun ko pani to pani no ana senka upeni yie pa papa de bia me kam si ade ba akopɛ obi ade be ko wo mon kan kyerɛ ne yira na se ni kuro ne ne etie da and you know what I'm talking about enyina yo secret ogu wa de be shey mu akɔ
I know that brother minimpa
the papa me de be try ade be obi a wa sam ba ko a on kan kyerɛ wo yira na okunu da nko na be so tiru saa wonu nya go pɔ ne usuma usum ewo ho na from so ba ni pa ba de meka ni se
eja go si wache eja wache
Papa mo.
Asem na show to na sema oti yare
And say papa ni tina mka say revenge na nyura na mo ka ho asem na gina obi a say na o city revenge asisifa. Me to say maka kire me yire say 60 plus ameko no me ma stress nkume. Me ma bibi nka me wo mabra bom. Yeah, o say me ya wasati papa. I will do. You know say me ka kire. And I'm catching over say yes a Bible no mu nyina ye Christo for 70 years na ye kan I come 10 years. Na me say the be kan I adom 10 years I can papa me fan call gent hunu. I feel no so fit comment kasa sa. And I say that is the Bible I did this I no catch. So why are you hiding from it? We papa people are afraid to face realities. And to me catch I'm saying na say mu nim say heaven or but my bomb pie be say be already ya madoma mean enyini nche me papa e bro could do ye no ya me tie me papa fa be no fa na no ba me kan tell me say me to wonti a I'm not going to get ready and I'm make catch no and then the car insurance papa these are some of the realities aspect people we have to be facing utie nkrofo a who say normal we mu nyina o wi ase papa on say me ka say papa wo na me fe so papa ni e be dia o ha. So by New York, you're checking the BBR crumple and no, you're okay. On what to me, Bravo car called 37. Also, I call sorry, I call 37, I called D. Neyamutu. On no, I drive on a car called 37. I could drive him red. The Yiddish one in the call the BB on an uncle Papa no Koya or Mephi no Kuye. This death tells me a whole much. So that papa we be crying and then one who now catch a doctor and saying can't tell me man no more you know when you say papa no ko check himself me call check up on New York my bag and me say go check my do you know papa obia wa send back on the trima on can't you and sometimes you save yourself for your loved ones.
Okay, all right then. And you go see what you ever do as ever do as and you go see what ana na de matene nka bebre saa no yema abe enso emfa ono nso final word emre abe abe tete
baba small days
yanko bye yanko
well I mean I think Patricia said something about Nigerian men.
Nigeria for me.
I don't know how many Nigerian men or how many Nigerian men she has interacted with. These Nigerian boys and men there. Abasmali, me I have a lot of them as my friends. Their women beat them well. Do you understand? Nigerian men. Look, when they come.
How often do you go to their house? How often?
Papa, fire. I started with Nigerians, not today. Not today. Their women beat them well. And they fear their women. Look, when they come, they leave Nigeria, they are like the Arabs. They become independent. They become free. You don't know that until recently, Nigerian, ask anybody who went to Nigeria. Women in Nigeria have power than the men. Ask anybody. Nigerian men. Anyway,
I don't know about that. You got me wrong. I said they are vocal. I didn't say beating or whatever. They are men. That one, irrespective, everybody has a weakness. What I'm saying is they are vocal. That's what I'm saying.
Of course, I agree with you. I agree with you. They are vocal.
That's what
but
I'm saying.
Being vocal doesn't mean
whether they beat them or they don't beat them.
Yeah, but being vocal, you want to say.
To the subject matter.
Yeah, but you want to tell us. You want to tell us that when they do this, they tell their woman. Nigerian men, I know them well.
I'm saying they are more vocal compared to us, the Ghanaian men. That's what I'm saying.
But don't you know some of us can be vocal outside, but when we get home, we are quiet.
You see what I'm saying? So be vocal out, in and out. You have to be vocal in and out.
Me, those who know me will tell you I'm not vocal in, vocal out. But the people you are talking about.
How many are you? How many?
The people you are Nigeria. Hey.
How many are you? That's why their women are even more violent. They are so their blood is so
No.
hot. That's
You
what
are
I'm trying
going
to
to a
say.
different. We are not judging people here. We are not
We are not
judging
judging.
people.
We are sticking to subjects. We are
We are
talking
not.
about that particular subject. That's it. But if you want to go broad, of course, you
I
can
would
all
not
say
like to
things.
be like a Nigerian man.
Yeah.
Not me. I know them.
But
Eh,
you have my support. I support you on this issue. And when I come, I get my chance. I
Yeah,
will
we
explain
should
why.
stick to the subject matter. Yeah,
Yeah,
with
I
this
support you
subject
100%.
matter, I will bet on it. Yes.
No.
They don't care who you are, the wife, the girlfriend. They will open up for you. As
it's not
compared to
true.
a Ghana man, that's what I'm trying
It's
to say.
not true.
Abby,
That's
Abby,
your
you
opinion.
It
just make
is not true.
ignorant issue.
All right.
That's to you.
Oba Badisha. Yeah, ma be fan word and so
I go
prep on
to
yanko. What
you.
I be we yanko.
I can't 1 minute.
Yeah, Baba Smiley.
Aka
Baba
ha
Smiley.
minute. Una man time.
Look. Under normal circumstance, anybody is not important. Do you understand? But we human beings give people these sort of credentials. You people are saying it's not important. We should know what do we get out of it. But would you be happy when tomorrow they say in 4 or 5 places in Ghana they are going to mount a statue? Is that important to us? Why would they mount a statue and not any other person else? Why? The people mess things up. If you go to Accra, they have Rollins Park. What do we get out of it? Rubbish. Is that important? If everything, and lay him in state, is that important? Why don't they lay anybody at all in state if it's not that important? Or we don't get anything out of it? Why do we do that? Why do we do that? If it's not important, we don't need anybody's statue to occupy any land, anything. This man has chopped our money, they've lived on us large, and now that we want to know what happened, they say it's not important. It's for family. Family inco.
Oh, I'll be back with that.
Look. I mean, I don't extol any human being on earth. Me, I don't see anybody as a celebrity, anybody as statesman. Do you understand? But if that is what they want us to do, then we expect them to live up to it. Do you understand? We expect them to live up to it. But unfortunately, most of us feel, certain aspects of us extolling them is important, but certain aspect is not important. Important. You think why they are all struggling to be presidents, why to be ministers? Because of this. Because of this. When they go, they will be laid in state, they will be doing. That is all. But not to benefit anybody, for their own self. Then today their family will come and say, hey, it's our thing. So leave it to us. When they were chopping our money, that one day it was not their thing. Papa Smiley, you go.
Yo. And so be a the dia baby. Inti fire. Dumjano.
Yo, Baba me that's it. Baba, officer, you lie in state that go and be active politician. You be lying state. US, omo state. Inti, una who person out there, yeah, there'll be 2 states offer. You also go and do the same. And then say representation work.
On this issue, you know what I'm saying? You can statesman who has him. So, Kwaku, board chairman was say an MP is a public servant and not a statesman. When an MP dies, we don't give them a state burial. Yo, fire. Have you go him? Aye.
Yo, inti also when so is subject to interpretation. Over time, what is a statement? Inti the constitution. No one say any is supposed to call Supreme Court. The lawyers in parliament, but I say obi interpret. I last supper they do about Buno. I am brother here. Why? That brother not Jesus did. I can be unkwan before. As I will be some cocoa pie. I say last supper. That's
we pan on the idea me when you me. What is your beef? That is interpretation. Obedience you good machine or your boss baptism. That's what you want. Obiko lake, Obiko pool, Obu why it is good moment. What are you saying? Because of interpretation. I always say Uber bombing another kind who is a statesman. Oh, into anyone who politically is being respected at a higher anyone who is a statesman. And yeah, the cat be oh the end you to west higher pay. Aha. Into a debatable. But I say we are near statesman because I don't respect him. Yeah, to buy in another one to Obama. Is he a president or not president? I'll be better say he's not my president. It's about a Ghana president. Into Upa. Maybe no can say you call them celebrity. Upa I know celebrity, but they say it's a celebrity. That's the word. And don't go dancing. Papa, oh, yes, you know, yes. One only this idea. Proactive and reactive. Nipa ko the president no. And then when he say it makes sense. So that we know this man have cancer and those we are going to spend so much on him. In the end, to me, it makes more sense economically, socially, than so be or Afron. We are reactive. So if we have anything we want to demand, we have to demand their health condition while they are seeking high office. Simple. In the honor, but they are called arrested. Otie Nkrofo and Omokasa na 6 of them say only 2 people say ahunya. It is a democracy in Yakasa. Who say no musa ahunya no. Omona omunya majority. Inti enonso enkwada ho. Papa, adebo wa yafa no shareholder, stakeholder. Adam yusu yenima bebre shareholder, stakeholder. Enkwada na amu papa no runs no. Here are the shareholders. Omuna omudi dividends. Young Ghanaians, we are stakeholders. And now with these stakeholders, we are key stakeholders. Key stakeholders. Inti abusuafo no enya abusuani bia na benya access to ade ekun so aye key stakeholders no any shareholders no omo ano benya access to it. This we have to make it clear to everybody. Well, inti enya abusuani bia na behu ade ekun daddy key for no ana on behu nti say e ho ase na I think addition yesi ha no sa semba na akai na de atoto mu proactive. Yes, sir. Sir, Obi Kodi Mampeni a constitution po esini kutupa say na japa de on femra. Enya so be fi so awie no na yekohwe what happened. And I think say per se take on responsibility. Then we have to be proactive when they want to seek office. We know their health condition and even their age. Indeed, Papa Snally, no, Adiana Medibeto. Bible no, the problem back when you. Okay, Koran, I will be upon high this. Adia Koran can, who knew, and Joseph, on a good example. Say, you can't forester. For what type of forest? On the Bible into them. In the Koran, I will be upon high this. Adia prophet Baka, who knew. Na hadith natural in the Bible na nko mutu on person we America for no man tumi on for the commentary and come say verse bi on bet but that book be aka kanti no mu jaye nti e kitikiti be nko into details. A young girl give birth. A young girl can be said be asem a different from a virgin. Or can Bible say a young girl oh nti no any one problem a wo Bible no mu ama nyama bebre aye kuntan a e wo nti anka se wo hadith ana bibi saa new for no kuro ade bia Bible mu ye de kunya ho no Adam and Eve new for no kura bibia interpretation o mo man fa ma Roman for oh eno na I say that ajungo no am ko buju for no na mo je ayan sa de a ye nyina ye kan ya na ye bete ase no na ye de be ya adwuma na we say bombard be ba na bisa no say bombard Jesus Christ o nyankopon ana bo hu ansa odo no nti bomadi ono anko invest they say Dr. Jungo a interpretation yes re na mo bi anka se Bible na explain Bible ankasa papa mi di wi akra no Jamarans wakate Ghana fo ina say na mo bi a just statuma no can several times. One pair statue, one pair monument be a. And so we need to respect his opinion on that.
Papa Smiley, a quick one to what Fire just said. A quick one. Fire. If he doesn't want any statue to be made for him, why didn't he tell us that his name they used for Rollins Park, they should remove it? Why didn't he tell us?
Papa, on there.
You see?
Oh, I did
Fire. It's not his name. This was when he was alive.
Now,
when he was alive.
Let me answer you. Certain things are not official. Well,
so what you said is not official then? Because Rollins Park is
not official. I'm on for nobody to know. Any book could be sign now without going to any legislation. Oh, indeed, I hope you can go and refer. Any official. Renz has said he doesn't want his name to be linked to anything. Chisana Gatacha, if you remember, or say, oh, remember when you're in state barrier. I hope you know that. Nagatacha, I said it. Some leaders can say, me. Indeed, Renz have categorically made say, or no, he doesn't want to be attached to any state property or statue, whatever. And I wish Ghanaian.
Fire. Which document can confirm what you said?
Oh, okay. Papa Smiley, wait. I don't have the document.
Yeah, exactly. Tomorrow. Exactly. The man was alive. He saw Rollins Park. He destroyed the market and named it after himself. You say he said that's the
It's never true. I said tomorrow. Papa Smiley said, "Oh, computer now. Computer, but something that he himself said it. We don't need to write it. The man has said it, and I have given you an instance of the university here. Now, what is Nobel Award? No, Okosia, there's no debate about this. So let me move on. In the Papa Smiley,
Fire. This man said we should put him to a lie detector. But when he went to Nigeria, was he subject to lie detector?
Which Nigeria? Which Nigeria? Go Nigeria can say.
Papa Smiley, tell him.
Tell him what.
Okay, so why were you laughing? Why were you laughing?
Said Rollins asem we say we say the we see asom ni na.
Papa Smiley. Fire. Sometimes we can make good argument, but a screwer and no big testing. I'll forward it to you. Or say, one pound when you're by Umia. I don't know, I'm sitting no correct me. Mean time will be. In Jones, I me cancer man and I don't know. I actually will be. Fire part there be mean time. But be an credano because when you say Muslims, almost 2 or 4. Now, or why first wife, Quran is talk 2%, and it's a Bible, and it's all done. But the last one, on your ceremonial. Now, Anumpono, that's why the Muslim or Islam travel well with the African people because Islam is of more practice. It makes common sense than Christianity. One time you're Christian, but I'm trying to be fair. Islam makes more sense than Christianity. A good example is this: in Islam, what the Christians do, they call tithe. It's not like that. End of your year, then as someone in the community, and that's why you see all the Pakistani and those people owning a lot of houses now in Ghana for the year because they help one another. Now Christianity there, where you can also type or they are coming in your or they are told range over, but sit down. No hands will do at them count. Honestly, it doesn't make sense. So Islam is of a practice, and because of a practice, it makes sense. In the Africa, for the G2 as against Christianity. Well, as someone part of kind, Abi is exceptional, and I know Abi. I don't agree with him on that. But majority of Ghanaians are coward when it comes to relationship. It's a fact. Ryan's only who say or you bull or bad one thing. Those that know him, ask the guy called Adams. Says you're very empty. When Mami Cornelius speak at home, what I did, and even appointment, Mami Cornelius say there was a man called Amlema. He was a regional secretary. His time, Mami Cornelius Papa no, he taught us Latin. Or soon any ma'am, or some I'm say, I don't like you. Dismiss, that's it. But you who runs with TV so I say, hey, Nani and Dabi, Odufia, Kunadi in charge. Ghanaians, they are not like why is it that? Because majority of Nigerians are Muslim. Inti onya oba say, you know Quran or me, it's not me, Quran. Quran second Canada one. So this is your gift. Maybe Okwan Kraya, young girls that have come out from our universities. I'm talking about crack. Teachers who are living in residential areas, top areas. No. How do they get accommodation? A married man who take them as second girls, put them into those places. Obako TV kakaka. Only TV kitwe be on the fee. That is because of Christianity. Or kokan you be suspended. Islam. Inti what pastor is the truth. Don't work as Abi is only a single person. Aha. Ghana for be now the chameko kumpo de be me na baso. Wo anye onya fire. What are you talking about?
Fire, thank you.
Me fire say, I'm say part. Mr. Part. Mama me post because person fire. What are you talking about?
Fire, thank you.
You fire.
And then program no I have the BBS and
Papa.
And then BBS I won't or say a knife, Bible near knife is the application, how we apply it. And the application we can only do it based on your interpretation. And I agree perfect with you. And then you may go there, I have to mummy nyai. Oh, who you see any open runs in the death I day. Now a day. You don't relate the man blood. Let's question them when they want to come. Now, I'm sure we are actually.
Okay, all right. Now, about Patricia, about Patricia, Patri, Ephraim, what's it? Now, say, I see me by a the possibility. Busa, yes, sorry, Swan. Now, yes, you may be an asset, so. I send me PM Kofa Wendy She. So no me wa.
Minimum.
Anna Meko can say also or a virgin. So na board chairman no say any possibility. I just say say or a virgin. I'm there me say possible so a virgin. I don't know possible. What's why a virgin? Chairman say, or has a possibility now. Intimate, intimate, and masoy or a virgin. What is our seminar? Now, John say.
Oh, Miss Alanti, but when did they on your virgin? Ne boss no matter so no. And on person be can no be new. Obasha na BBS. Na afi de no kra na da wa. Ebony say the papa be kan so on ni bullet no on da. You know this is what I'm trying to say. Obecho and wade na sun no kra. So why do we lie?
Why do you think she's lying so on your virgin? Why?
I send the one kind of so controversies so eba na eba. And I almost tagging the boss no. Almost tagging the son and the boss say that. So to prevent all of us from talking, that's the only way out. But to be a virgin, so virgin near the own.
Virgin near the own. What kind of
what about virgin? Secondary virgin, primary, virgin who are seven. Obia, Bema Bianfa, Nadia, no, Emrem, so no war, Robert be on also the wolf, and then your virgin. And about my boy. But war, I fire.
So, okay, all right then. Me jitum say. Me jitum say. Eh, send you more sex toy. Any BBC for BBC.
Now virgin any oba obian penetrating no.
Obi a virgin send you over
him. Kasa fire.
Now ko toy ebi son esin many abi yadi. Now do room. Now can say who you virgin. How can you be virgin? Well, I say,
sorry, on the line.
I had to say, Bombard, didn't work Ghana. Papa, Bombard, what did the SCN group? Because of funny, you don't know the years in the Bombard. Shit! I had the fucking. Now I say, when you says, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Mr. Bombadi, me fire the show. Nigeri, or said that no could also carry. Oh, it's kind of the play, no. Mensaka. Me the back of time here, never body or two, don't say the big beer. What are you talking? I have a question of fact.
Okay, you, I will.
Your mummy and son, primary, secondary, and not tertiary. The money ain't no.
No, fire me feel you. Fire me feel you. Fire me feel you.
And I said, I can be a Patricia across here, virgin.
Oh, me dear, may dear way. Your first, second, and third one. And then me that second, me that first. It's when the interest room. When the interest or a virgin, or a first and a second and a third.
Yeah, fancy.
Fire, we are feeling what we are feeling.
Yeah, fancy. I see na yena obibiase for being part of today's show. Questions not yet me sending na, but do na itimi busa na it is enough for today. Nyame yad much na yebeba na yabeto aso free baby a yedru ya Sam Radio Bibi or the turning to cause where Jumedie and Ebreye. Also on pay evangelist, but then one the man evangelist Benjamin Boache or no, and a day turning to God's word Jumedie Ebreye. Medino Yansano, Guswa, Papa Smiley. Jumedie Hunchame, with my friend speaker, Mediatum Kama. Why? It's your fancy, Nanyami ad Mouch na, Yamra, Emetwasa. Until then, bye bye.
We are persuaded. Oh God, we are persuaded